is ahead. He's got Crinkle in front. Alexi takes it strong to the cup.
Here in the inside, Stanley
Oh, nice pirouette off the glass, off the crossover.
What a block from Jared Ginebra, pero ang goal!
Oh, big block.
To work with.
It's the basket. Nikas Salamasao. Boom.
Sa kabagot!
Forward ahead to RR. Bang! Bang!
At sa pagpapatuloy ng ating Super Bowl Sunday mula dito sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum, isang salpukang ng mga naglaban nung nakaraang taon in this very same Philippine Cup ang magkakatapatan. Ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel nag 2-0 dito sa 2018 pero natalo na ng 3 sunod. They look to snap out of their funk. Live on ESPN 5 pero kanilang makakatapat ang pinakamainit na team ngayon sa inyong Philippine Basketball Association, the 5-0 San Miguel Beermen. And the PBA fans have come out in droves once again. Libo-libo tayo ngayon sa loob ng Araneta Coliseum. Bakit nga naman hindi? Napaka-espesyal ng ating bakbakan sa gabing ito. Hello everybody watching live on ESPN 5. Mag-umargin po ang inyong likod. Makakasama natin si Dadine Quinito Enson. Pumapasok pala mga player dito, Dadine. Grabe na, naglalaban na yung mga fans kung sinong pinakamalakas ang sigawan dito.
Well, interesting matchup dito, no? Because ang defending champion po natin, ang San Miguel Beer, unstoppable, 5 straight wins. They're running like a freight train without brakes. And the big question is, kaya ba ng Barangay Ginebra to derail ang San Miguel Beer? I feel the only chance that Ginebra has is to keep this a low-scoring ball game. Alam po natin sa dalawang panalo ng Barangay Ginebra, they held their opponents to an average of 87.5 points. Ang San Miguel Beer, in their 5 victories, they're averaging 102.2 points.
Sa order of battle, number 1 sigurado sa listahan ng Barangay Ginebra, etong si Junmar Fajardo. Halimaw na mga numero na naman ang pinapakita ni Junmar, averaging 26, 12, and 2 blocks a game. Lalong-lalo na netong nakaraan, Dadine, a season-high 34-point explosion from the Kraken.
Well, hindi lang yun. He's also averaging 37.2 minutes a game. So he's heavily exposed and he's delivering the goods. 34 points, 13 rebounds against Gloverport. Yun po yung last game ng San Miguel Beer. And he's not just a back-to-back MVP. He's the back-to-back-to-back-to-back 4-time running MVP ng liga natin. He's simply at his peak in this conference.
Hindi nga nakalaro si Alex Cabagnot in that last outing pero etong bye ni Junmar, nag-step up naman ang todo-todo. Brian Heruela ready for the big time and he showed everybody just what he can do.
Now, why are we not surprised? Ang San Miguel Beer, they've got 5 players averaging at least 33 minutes a game. Nag-crack yung kanilang nucleus because wala nga si Alex Cabagnot. But guess what? Brian Heruela, yung pong varsity teammate ni Junmar Fajardo sa University of Cebu, delivering 17 points. What a performance by Heruela. And not only that, despite the crack in the nucleus, Matt Canuelas Rosser delivering 10 points, 11 rebounds in the same game against Gloverport. So even if you've got 5 players from San Miguel averaging at least 33 minutes a game, and you take away one of those guys, no problem. There's bound to be someone on the bench ni Coach Lea Austria ready to step up.
Pero mapapalaban yung mga gwardya sa rotation ng San Miguel Beer dahil kanilang makakatapat. Aba, etong si Scotty Thompson just 2 nights ago. Friday, dito rin sa loob ng Big Dome Dadine. Scotty Thompson, they were down by as much as 24. Rallied Barangay Ginebra back to within 3 points. Kinapos lang sila pagdating ng dulo.
Well, unbelievable performance by Scotty Thompson and Barangay Ginebra as a whole. They were down 24 points. Cut that down to 3 points in the 4th period. Yung nga lang, nagkulang sila. But the secret was not just Scotty Thompson's 22 points and 13 rebounds. The secret was Barangay Ginebra kept the score slow. And they lost that game 87-82. But in a game where neither team scored 90 points, that's what Ginebra likes. Keep it low, scoring, and then towards the end, get a chance to steal it. Yun nga lang, nagkulang sila sa dulo.
Baka ang kailangan nilang asahan dito yung last line of defense nila. No Greg Zilla in the last couple of games, but Japet Aguilar has definitely stepped it up para dito sa paborito ng buong sambayanan. 21 points on 8 of 14 shooting, and of course yung pagiging rim protector niya ang kanilang gustong makita.
Well, huge challenge para kay Japet Aguilar because ano naman natin, he's not used to playing the 5 spot. But ito po ang ginawa niya, no? In that last game against Phoenix, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. But he's playing unfamiliar territory. He'd rather play his typical weak side defensive role, being the either number 3 or number 4 player ng Barangay Ginebra. But since wala si Greg Slaughter, ito nga ang nangyayari kay Japet Aguilar. He's stepping up and he's filling in at the center position.
Speaking of filling in, baka ang hinahanap din ng Barangay Ginebra dito, ito naman si L.A. Tenorio. They're looking for more mula sa kanilang tiniente general dahil nga hindi ganun kaganda pa o ganun ka-eksplosibo pa ang kanyang pinapakita.
Well, he's averaging 33 minutes a game sa conference natin. But in the last game against Phoenix, kung saan natalo nga ang Barangay Ginebra, he only played 25 minutes. And this is what he produced. 10 points, only 3 out of 11 from the floor. In the last 2 games of L.A. Tenorio, in those games, Barangay Ginebra lost twice. He's averaged only 7.5 points a game. Way, way below his usual numbers. He's really got to be able to play that old L.A. Tenorio style of game if Barangay Ginebra hopes to beat San Miguel tonight.
At para makakumpleto na ang ating preparasyon, isali natin sa ating kwentuhan si Ms. Risa Diaz.
Magu, hinahanap na rin ng Barangay Ginebra syempre si Greg Slaughter na hindi nga naglaro in their past 2 games. Ang sabi ng kanilang medical staff, he's been cleared to play. In fact, kahapon, nakapag-ensayo na si Greg Slaughter. Kanina, kausap ko siya. At ang sabi niya, there's no more pain in that hamstring. But it is kind of sore dahil nga after a long time, kahapon lang siya ulit nag-ensayo. Now, the decision relies big on Coach Tim Cone. Kung tatanungin si Greg at ang medical staff, he's ready to play, he's willing to play. It's really all up to Coach Tim Cone. Magu.
So yan ang abangan natin, Ms. Risa, at sa lahat na nanonood live on ESPN5. Will Greg play? Ang tabayan na natin as we go along. Pero sa puntong ito, Dadin, malapit na ang jump ball. Kailangan na natin pasadahan ang iyong listahan.
Well, let's talk about our needs list. At ang unang-unang pag-uusapan natin yung Barangay Ginebra. Unang-una, they need to be able to work the clock. That means less turnovers, less mistakes. Also keep the score slow. Pangalawa, weak side tulong kay Japet Aguilar. You know that he's the league's #1 weak side defender. Now he's playing number 5. Who will play weak side defender for Barangay Ginebra? Kailangan ng tulong ni Japet Aguilar. At pangatlo, yung triangle offense ni Coach Tim Cone. That has to work efficiently in this game for their mid-range offense to work because alam po natin, they can't come in too close to the basket because of Junmar Fajardo's interior defense.
Yung 5-0 record naman ng San Miguel, itataya na nila dito. How do they remain immaculate at the end of the night?
Well, unang-una, bawal ang marathon, meaning to say, they've got to make this a sprint game. They can't afford to make it a slow-down game. Number 2 sa fast break points in San Miguel Beer. Last place naman ang Barangay Ginebra in fast break points. So they need to be able to kick it up in terms of pace. Pangalawa, they need to pound it inside. Kulang na kulang sa tao ang Barangay Ginebra, particularly in the big man department. And pangatlo, tutukan nila si LA because Tenorio is due for a breakout. And this could be the game. LA Tenorio, as we said, averaging only 7.5 points the last 2 games. This could be a breakout game for LA. He's got to be able to show that he's still the LA Tenorio of old.
And spearheading the defense on LA should be multiple-time defensive team member Chris Ross. Magandang labanan ang nakahain para sa ating lahat ngayong linggo. It is the red shirts of the San Miguel Beer and taking on the white shirts of Barangay Ginebra. We are just about set to get going inside the Araneta. This first quarter is brought to us by Cobra. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. And it is Arwin jumping it up kontra kay Japet. Kapampangan kontra Kapampangan.
And Mago, again, si Alex Cabagnot, yung makakalaro dito, he's out for 1 month because of plantar fasciitis issue. And Matt Canuelas-Rosser, his second straight start for San Miguel Beer. And we did mention last time out, Rosser delivers a lot of energy for San Miguel Beer. Not only that, leaping ability. He got 11 rebounds in the previous game for San Miguel, as well as 10 points.
Making his first start naman para sa Barangay Ginebra in this season is Raymond Aguilar, the other Aguilar, and he's trying to put a body on Junmar Fajardo as Arwin Santos knocks in the long two to open up the scoring ngayong linggo.
For Arwin Santos, he's hitting 37.5% from beyond the arc and quickly establishing his presence. And here we go again. Arwin, 2 straight field goals para sa kanya. The only man who has scored so far in this game.
Tenorio.
Oh, by the way, Arwin was hit a long 2, not a 3-point shot earlier, so I want to check myself.
Raymond Aguilar. Ilalabas muna dito kay Thompson. They swing it around to Ferrer. Tenorio sumubok ng 3. LA misses. Scotty Thompson drags it down at the corner and he is fouled by Ganuelas Rosser.
Kanina pinag-usapan natin yung kailangan ng tulong ni Japet Aguilar, and Raymond Aguilar will likely fill that role. In fact, that's what he's supposed to do, provide that help defense for Barangay Ginebra inside.
As we took a look at that steal na hatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified, kaya sabi din, ikaw ang bida. Raymond Aguilar drills a 3, only his 3rd of the season. His first for the game. Barangay Ginebra is on the board.
But you know, that's his specialty. That's what Raymond Aguilar delivers. He's a big guy who can hit it from outside.
Ngayon, matetesting siya. Pero tumulong agad ito si Thompson. The Kraken spinning baseline. He cannot be denied.
Well, certainly not against Raymond Aguilar. Kailangan niya ng tulong ni Raymond. I think the idea of playing Raymond Aguilar in the starting unit is to preserve Japet Aguilar and not make him defend Junmar Fajardo. Let Raymond take on Junmar Fajardo, let Japet freelance in defense against some other guy.
Tenorio to his right side. Ferrer, hinahanapan din na laro ni Coach Tim Cone, is fouled on the way to the cup. He's been struggling from that 3-point line, Dadin. And nakita natin yung adjustment niya. He looked to be aggressive, taking it to the hole. Ito yung drive ni Junmar. Kanina hatid din sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, ang pinakamalaking auction company sa Pilipinas. ISO certified to, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida.
Well, in that situation, nakita natin yung replay. Japet Aguilar should have provided the help defense after Junmar Fajardo got away from Raymond Aguilar. Pero a little bit too late. Dapat abangan niya yung baseline drive ni Japet, ni Junmar Fajardo. He can't wait for him underneath the basket because that will be too late.
Dribblers, ilabas ang ating mga smartphone dahil ito na ang ating unang Phoenix Accelerate Manual question. Sino ang SMB head coach noong huling nag 5-0 start sa PBA Philippine Cup ang Beermen bago ngayong conference? Number 1, G. Abanilla. Number 2, Olsen Racela. O number 3, Ato Agustin.
On that time, a wonderful pass galing kay Junmar Fajardo. Na-double team si Junmar, Japet Aguilar, and Raymond Aguilar. Doubling of Junmar, leaving Matt Ganuelas Rosser wide open.
Maganda pagkakalinis ng mga bariles ni Raymond Aguilar sa gabing ito. He's got 5 in the contest.
What a surprise production galing kay Raymond Aguilar. But that's what Coach Tim Cone is hoping to generate from Raymond because he's not well scouted by San Miguel Beer. Halos hindi nga siya naglalaro for Barangay Ginebra.
How about Junmar Fajardo though? He saw the double coming from Japet, that is, Japet Aguilar. Coming from the strong side. He spun baseline to deliver that deuce. Ito na si LA, pupunta kay Japet. Baseline jumper. Japet did not deliver. Kevin Ferrer from out of nowhere with a stick back. That keeps Ginebra within 2.
A tremendous athletic ability ni Kevin Ferrer. We all know him to be a good outside gunner. But that time, moving close to the basket, realizing that Japet Aguilar took the shot from the outside. Kailangan may tulong sa ilalim si Raymond Aguilar to make sure that they have another possession.
Lassiter on the attack. Long 2 on the way. Marchot misses. Ganuelas keeps it on that side of the floor. Marchot thought about the 3, drives closer, kicks it back out. Ganuelas back to Lassiter. A little too much passing for the San Miguel Beermen there.
But Ganuelas Rosser got the offensive rebound. That's what he delivers. That's what he provides for San Miguel. That kind of leaping ability underneath.
As we take a look at another look at that high sa tibay rebound natin sa atin ng Eagle Cement. High sa tibay. Ross bothers this one. Junmar on the run. Get the women and children out of the way.
Meron pa siyang hesitation move on the way to the hoop. Now how many big guys can do what he just did? Junmar Fajardo back-to-back MVP ng liga natin.
6 in the game para dito kay Junmar. Ferrer may tangan. He goes all the way cross court to Thompson. LA will attack that baseline, trying to get the Japet on the roll. Ball kicked out of bounds. Pero tuhod pala naman, so hindi marereset sa 14 yan. Fast break na to. Hatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. LA's got to go quick. Ross trying to bother him. LA with a bailout shot. He had to put it up because that shot clock was winding down. 4-point lead for the San Miguel Beermen. The defending champions go to the Kraken once again. Aguilar in front of him. The Kraken nagbabadyang mag-face up. Junmar trying to show Aguilar a different look. Ganuelas back to Junmar. Nakita ni Junmar, naiwan siya ng bagya. Nakapagpasabit ng foul doon si Fajardo.
Again, nakakuha ng offensive rebound doon si Matt Ganuelas Rosser. And for a while, we gave him the nickname Manager, MGR kasi ang kanyang initials. Then we changed it to Live Wire. And I checked that with Matt and he said, Live Wire? Hey, that's a good nickname. So we'll call it the Live Wire.
Tayo, meron din tayo sariling live wire. Eto, si Miss Riza.
Mago, according to Coach Leo Austria, kahit pa nakaka-3 straight losses itong Barangay Ginebra, they can't be complacent. It's very classic daw of Coach Tim Cone na parang i-dare sila to shoot from the outside. Something that they cannot fall for. Ang sabi niya sa akin, we have to stay disciplined and that is us going to our strength. What always have been working for us, and numbers won't lie, it's always been and will always be Junmar Fajardo. Mago.
Bakit nga naman ito? 26 points, 12 rebounds per game ang average dyan. He gets the rebound, pitches it out to Ross, and Chris will finish him off. The San Miguel Beermen have doubled up on Barangay Ginebra.
Well, na pag-usapan na natin how important it is for San Miguel Beer to step on the gas, make this high-scoring, speed-up type of game. Bawal nga ang marathon sa San Miguel Beer. They want to make this a sprint all the way.
Aguilar attacking Junmar. Fajardo bothers him enough to make him miss. Last sitter on the trail.
You know, I call that a transition three-point shot. Early offense, tumatakbo San Miguel Beer, and they locate Marshall Lassiter, who is deadly from the perimeter.
Etong San Miguel Beermen, namamartida na naman. Walang Alex Cabagnot last time around. We do not expect him to play today once again, as you mentioned, the Dean. Those were the numbers they are missing, but they are still looking mighty good.
Well, even without Alex Cabagnot, San Miguel Beer did a number against Global Board last time out when they won 107-93. That's a 14-point margin. And San Miguel's average winning margin this conference, 10.2 points. And we describe San Miguel Beer as a freight train running without brakes. Parang ganun nga, no? Pero yun nga, itong Barangay Ginebra, if they can just keep the scores down, then they have a chance. But right now, nakaka-19 points na ang San Miguel. And we're just about the halfway mark of the first quarter. So this is not a good sign for Ginebra.
Pag hindi nakahanap ng antidote dito, Ginebra, we might be seeing a 40-plus point quarter from the San Miguel Beermen right in this opening frame. Japet swings it around. Thompson, di pa nagpaparamdam. Scotty against Ganuela, swings it back out. Steal by Marcio. Here come the Beermen once again.
That's another fast break 2-point for San Miguel. They now scored 21 points.
Saktong kalahati. Ngayon, ang ating first quarter, nakaka-21 na nga yun. Everybody on the floor for the Beermen have scored already. Sa Ginebra, dalawa pa lang, ano? Si Ferrer at si Raymond Aguilar, who misses on that one. Raymond actually has 5 of the 8 points ng Barangay. Japet gustong sumali. Hindi siya nilapitan ni Fajardo. He was dared to take that one. Ganuelas to Junmar. Slapped out of bounds by Thompson.
You see the big man ng San Miguel Beer, si Junmar Fajardo, sprinting up court.
Second time na natin siya nakita on the run as we take a look at that steal once again na hatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated. Ang pinakamalaking auction company sa Pilipinas, ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Marshall Lassiter hits from within this time. He's got 7 points in this game.
5 players now for San Miguel Beer, scoring very early in this contest. And that kind of balanced offense is now a trademark of San Miguel Beer.
Thompson, oh! Japet Aguilar cleans it up with authority. And that stops the bleeding somewhat para dito sa Ginebra.
And that also should perk up Barangay Ginebra. That kind of scoring by Japet Aguilar is certainly morale boosting.
Napigilan nila yung 9-0 run ng San Miguel. Marshall misses, kanya rin yung board. Marshall dancing with the defense of the guys in white. He's picked up by Thompson. Ross puts one up. Nothing but air.
A good stop there by Barangay Ginebra. Now it's a matter of executing on the offensive end.
Last time nagkaharap itong dalawang koponan na to was in the playoffs, the quarterfinal round of the Governor's Cup last season. And Barangay Ginebra embarrassed the San Miguel Beermen in that contest. Sobrang tambak ang nangyari. You know San Miguel wants revenge.
And for Japet Aguilar, you know, he's missed a couple of jump shots. You take a look at his slam dunk galing kay Japet. And we were saying that he's missed a couple of jump shots against Junmar Fajardo. He's drawing Junmar out of the painted area. And that time, putting the ball on the floor and driving against Junmar, that's a good thing that he did because nakakuha siya ng personal foul from Junmar.
Dribblers, tamang sagot nga pala sa ating unang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question ay number 1, G. Abarilla, who is now the team manager of SMB. Siya yung huling nagpiloto ng isang 5-0 start ng SMB sa Philippine Cup. 23-12 is the score. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining in this opening frame. They go back to their money man, Junmar Fajardo. The Kraken making his move. Stripped by the guys in white. Ferrer had a hand on that one. Ferrer powers up, kicks it to the corner. John Wilson! No!
That would have been big, but here's another opportunity for San Miguel to run.
Oh! Ross climbing up top.
And the live wire again, scoring off the offensive rebound. Oh, they won't call that putback galing kay Matt Ganuelos Ross. They'll call the foul here against Raymond Aguilar. And Ross will be at the line.
I even saw the referee motion for a flop nung magreklamo. Yung Ginebra na baka daw naunahan naman ni Aguilar. Sabi ng ref, ano yung motion na ganun.
Tama. Here's Chris Ross, making it 2 out of 2.
Von Pesimal now on the floor. Pinalitan muna etong si Ganuelas Rosser. Tenorio Metangan para dito sa Ginebra. Si John Wilson pumasok to para kay Scotty Thompson. Ferrer with the leather. Stripped by Marshall. Ferrer trying to recover. Kevin in the backcourt. He's in trouble. Pitches it out. LA has some space. And he goes to the window to deliver the news.
The alert play there by Barangay Ginebra. They need to take advantage of every possible opportunity na makakawa sila ng open situation to score.
Now si Coach Leo Austria naman ang hihiling ng timeout. Labing-isa pa rin ang abate ng SNB. Back with us inside a Smart Araneta Coliseum kung saan hinahanap ni Coach Timco na mag-step up na yung kanyang mga young guns. Etong UST connection niya na Kevin Ferrer and Aljon Mariano.
Well, against Phoenix, naka 11 points si Kevin Ferrer and si Aljon Mariano 3 points. But they certainly need a lot more contribution from not just Aljon at saka si Kevin Ferrer, but the other players who don't usually get a lot of minutes, but because kulang nga sa tao ang Barangay Ginebra, everybody has to be ready to contribute.
Ang maganda naman dyan, Coach Tim Cone, the winningest coach in the history of the PBA, the Dean, sinasabi naman niya na hindi niya ina-expect na talagang mapunan yung nawawala kay Slaughter and lalong-lalo na kay Joe Devance dahil hindi pa nga ganun ka veterano itong dalawa. But this is the perfect time to grow up. You get the opportunities, you will definitely get the minutes now.
Looks like a foul underneath, and I think it will be against Barangay Ginebra. Jervy Cruz nasa loob na.
While everybody has been talking about the loss of Greg Slaughter in the last couple of games, maybe a third one right now, Nakakalimutan yata ng iba na si Joe Devance hindi pa nakakalaro ni isa in this 2018 season as he continues to recover. Pero ang balita natin, by February, ready to go na rin yan.
That's right. Nakita kami ni Joe Devance just before this game. Patungkol siya sa dressing room. And he's here to support Barangay Ginebra against San Miguel Beer. Sabi niya by mid-February, he should be okay after undergoing that surgery in the off-season to clean up some issues with his foot.
Pinaliwanag ba sa'yo ni JDB ko ano yung suot niya ngayon? Nagra-round robin ka dito, naka-boots eh.
Oo.
Naki-round robin ba naman, naka-boots at jacket? Ano?
Sabi niya sa akin that he always attends to practice. Yun nga lang, hindi pa siya nakakapag-practice. But he really wants to play.
Gigil na eh.
Another turnover here against San Miguel. Beer, pangatlo na yan against 4 turnovers against Barangay Ginebra.
Jerry Cruz now on the floor for the guys in white. Pinalitan niya. Etong si Raymond Aguilar. Japet metangan, elbow jumper. Aguilar delivers.
And he continues to try to score against the defense ni Junmar Fajardo. Gusto niyang pakagatin si Junmar with those attempts. Get him to commit some more fouls. The only way to slow down Junmar is if you get him into foul trouble or if you tire him out. But this guy doesn't get tired.
Ooh. Arwin had an open lead but decided to push it inside for the higher percentage shot. Junmar inaliw pa yun. What unselfish play here by the San Miguel Beermen. They are up to 29 points.
Well, binabase ni Arwin Santos kung sino bang nakatapat kay Junmar Fajardo. If they're not going to front defend him, then he's free right there for that lob pass.
Tenorio trying to get it to Japet. Ross got in the way. Marshall pushes it up the left side. Lassiter puts it up. Junmar had to gather himself. Fajardo, ilalagay na lang. He looks like a man amongst boys there. Apat yung nakapaligid kinito.
Ganun nga nangyari si Junmar Fajardo. Wala siyang mapasahan, but he was saying he's close enough to score, and he did. Against all odds.
Japet straddling that baseline is fouled. Looks like it's going to go against Pesumal. Ito yung Arwin to Junmar kanina. And then Lassiter tried to do the same, lobbing one up for Junmar. Naipit si Fajardo. Apat ang nakapaligid. Walang problema.
Jerry Cruz that time, he could have played tougher defense against Junmar, pero inayaan na lang niya si Junmar to score from close range. We're just in the first period. And Junmar Fajardo nakaka 14 points na siya.
At ngayon pinagpahinga pa ni Coach Leo si Arwin Santos. Pasok sa laro si Billy Mamaril. Thompson is back likewise. Pinagpahinga naman si LA Tenorio. Usually you see Mamaril in for Fajardo, but you nababasa mo ngayon, Dadin, you mentioned this. San Miguel looking for that advantage inside pagsasabay niya si Fajardo and Mamaril. Billy. Yeah, abot kay Pesumal. He looks to dive down the middle. Pesumal off the twirl. San Miguel just putting on a show.
And he's not shy to put up the shot. Juan Pesumal is a gunner. What you like about San Miguel is that they have a lot of role players, including Pesumal. His role is to be able to hit that outside shot. Billy Mamaril, another role player.
Kevin Ferrer with another putback. That's the second of that nature for him. He's got 5 points. Under half a minute remaining in this first frame. Labing-apat abante ng SMB.
Again, yung sinasabi natin, yung katulong ni Japet Aguilar, it looks like it's Kevin Ferrer who's filling that role. While Japet Aguilar is able to box out Junmar Fajardo, nakakawala doon for offensive rebounding si Kevin Ferrer.
Wilson whistled for that foul as he bumped Lassiter on the way to the baseline.
Again, not a good sign here for Ginebra, but they've already given up more than 30 points in this quarter. And Brian Aruela, first time on the floor. Remember kung anong ginawa niya last time out, 17 points.
Last shot time para sa SMB. Mamaril looking for Fajardo. Junmar powers up. Kanya pa rin yung board. Pero dyan na rin magtatapos ang ating unang yugtong. 33 puntos para sa defending champion San Miguel Beermen. 19 naman para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Magbabalik po kami with the second quarter of action. Inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum kung saan ang winningest franchise sa kasaysayan ng inyong Philippine Basketball Association meron ding rich tradition when it comes to individual accolades ang mga MVP na naglaro dito sa SMB.
Ito makikita po natin si Arwin Santos got the MVP in 2013. And then after that, 4 straight MVP. So that means the last 5 seasons, San Miguel Beer has been able to dominate the MVP race.
And that's exactly what they're doing here. They're dominating this game so far.
You watch this replay of a sequence where, stop right there, makita natin si Arwin Santos going up for what looked like a jump shot, but he also realizes na open dito si Junmar Fajardo. Nobody's front defending him, so he's perfect to get a possible lob pass, and he'll be easy scoring over to get the 2 points. Makita po natin kung ano nangyari. Here is the fake jump shot, and then Junmar Fajardo with an easy 2 points sa ilalim because nobody played front defense. He's wide open for the lob pass.
Ito pong second quarter natin, natin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Those were just 2 of the 14 points so far ni Junmar Fajardo. Kamatchup niya dito si Japet. Ni isang segundo hindi pa nagpapahinga yung dalawang Gilas player na yan. San Miguel will come up with a stop.
A tough situation right there because Japet Aguilar continuously trying to get the medium range jumper to fall inside against Junmar, drawing Junmar out. But I think it's important that once he takes that shot, yung mga kakampi niya, dapat they should be under the basket for the possible offensive rebound.
Miss Riza, anong balita?
Mag-go from Coach Tim Cone, he likes the tempo, but what he doesn't like is the number of turnovers. No first quarter nga daw nakalima sila. In all of their 3 losses, laging 20 plus ang kanilang turnovers. Ang sabi ni Coach Tim, we have to do a better job on handling that letter beyond, or rather, in spite of the pressure that's being given to us. Mag-go.
Thank you, Miss Riza. 33-19, wala pang bumubutas sa ating second quarter. Ginebra has Thompson, Cruz, Mercado, Aguilar, and Wilson. Scotty Thompson going to work here early in this second quarter. Smart move na yan. E masisilip ulit natin. Atin sa atin to. Smart. Be there like never before.
What a nice crossover galing kay Scotty Thompson. Nakawala siya doon kay Marshall Lassiter. But I thought the better play was the previous one when Barangay Ginebra played excellent defense, forcing a almost a 24-second shot clock violation. And Marshall Lassiter putting up a shot under duress kasi paubos na ang oras nila. So that kind of defense is what's important for Ginebra.
Mark Caguiwa has come on, pinalitan si John Wilson. Sa kabila naman, si Yancy De Ocampo, pinalitan na si Junmar Fajardo. Kasama ni Yancy, etong si Brian Hiruela who comes up with a penetration. Nandiyan lang sina Pesumal, Mamaril, and Lassiter.
Well, you saw the switch by Barangay Ginebra off the pick and roll, and then the move away from that switch by Brian Hiruela to find an opening.
Mercado with the leather. Sinalubong ni De Ocampo. Chop it from the elbow. Does not work.
He's taking a lot of jump shots, and even if Junmar Fajardo is not inside the game, so he should understand, kung wala si Junmar, he should try to post up a little bit more. Understanding that that's not really his game because he's not a number 5 player.
Marshall on the move, will step back, launches off one leg. Super Marshall bringing out the entire arsenal here. He's got 9 points.
Ito makita natin, that pick provided by Patsumal, and then Marshall getting the drop on his defender. Nothing but net.
At ganun-ganun lang, matamis na 16 na ang abante ng San Miguel Beermen, forcing Coach Tim into an early timeout. 30-second variety ang gagamitin dito. Barangay Ginebra looking for some answers here, still looking for the proper combination to try and match up with the aggressiveness of the Beermen.
Well, so far, hindi pa napapanood natin si Aljon Marano. Oh, Kevin Durentes is in the house.
1998 PBA MVP,
That's
Captain
right.
Marbel, Boss Alchua, Boss Eric Arejola, and Boss Com, Willie Marshall.
That's right. You also saw Jello Serrano, one of our good friends. Well, si Alfrancis Chua is the San Miguel Beer Sports Director, so he's not going to be sitting on the bench of Barangay Ginebra in this one. He's also the governor of Barangay Ginebra sa PBA board. But since both San Miguel teams are playing, sabi niya, dito muna siya sa sidelines.
Yancy picks up a personal here. Ito yung hinahanap ko. Japet Aguilar with no June Marder was looking to attack the paint.
Exactly, no? It's okay for him to try to take jump shots against Junmar para malabas si Junmar dun sa loob. But against Yancy de Ocampo, he doesn't need to take jump shots against him. Although you have to respect Yancy de Ocampo, this guy was once a first-round overall draft pick.
Dribblers, buksan ulit ang ating mga Moneyball app dahil ito na ang ating ikalawang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question. Sino ang tanging Barangay Ginebra player na nag-best player of the game sa PBA Philippine Cup Finals noong nakarang taon kontra SMB? Number 1, L.A. Tenorio. Number 2, Jody Vance. Number 3, Scotty Thompson. (37-23). Lamang na San Miguel nasa 14 na puntos. Right now, none of their starters are on the floor. Yancy and Billy are the men up front. Pesumal gets a pick from Ganuelas. Si Ganuelas pala galing sa starting unit yan, while Heruela will complete the 5.
That's another good defensive stop ng Barangay Ginebra. That was close to a 24-second shot clock violation.
Japet runs into traffic. Lalabas muna kay Thompson. Scotty kicks it over. Kagiwa to the baseline. Japet will attack. Goes to the weak side. Scotty over to Jerby. Nice pocket passing by the Jet Kings.
Unselfish play. But again, nakita natin si Japet Aguilar with his attack closer to the basket instead of settling for a jump shot.
Rosser with the leather.
So far, the tempo here has been good for Barangay Ginebra. Walang early offense dito ang San Miguel.
Yancy for 3 against the shot clock. Doesn't work. Pagkakataon ng Ginebra to come within 10. Maybe even breach that double-digit disadvantage right now with a 3-ball.
And all of a sudden, San Miguel Beer is playing a slow-down type of game. This will allow Barangay Ginebra to try to come back slowly but surely.
Jerby is clipped. Kajuk to the line for 2 free throws.
Foul is on number 2, Billy Maria. His second foul, 13th foul for the Beermen. 2 free throws for Jerby Cruz.
Jerby Cruz, who has made every single free throw attempt he has been given in this 2018 season, is at the line. He's averaging 8 points and close to 7 rebounds per outing in 23 quality minutes off the bench. Nako, nabating.
Taking the free throw, Kevin Ferrer for Japet Aguilar.
Jerby looking to adjust.
And I was just going to say that Jerby Cruz is one of 7 players from Barangay Ginebra who are 30 years and over. And looking at San Miguel's lineup, they've got 8 players who are 30 and over. Oldest player from San Miguel is Chico Nanete at 38. And Billy Mamaril, who was on the floor, he's not anymore on the floor. He's 37.
Heruela may tangan ng bola. Pick from Yancy. Arwin ang pumasok para kay Mamalir. Yancy on the roll. Nice fake by Whitey O. Ganuelas will secure it. Nataga ni Thompson.
Quick hands by Scotty Thompson. That would have been an easy 2 points para kay the live wire. And Ganuelas, he's making a living off the offensive boards.
Ganuelas na nakahaw. What a play by SMB. Lahat nakatingin doon sa perimeter.
Oh. He's got 4 points now across his name. That's Matt Ganuelas Rosser.
Big spin by Thompson. Kicks it out to Jerby. The perimeter jumper. Liste Monaroy.
And those medium range shots have to fall para sa Barangay Ginebra considering the height advantage ng San Miguel Beer sa loob.
Santos with a pull-up. 18-foot jumper. Wala. Kanya rin yung board. Somehow he got it to Yancy. Yancy's clobbered inside.
There's got to be a foul. And they call it against Barangay Ginebra.
People forget Yancy is still 6'10", Kinito.
Oh, yeah.
His first foul, first team foul for Barangay Ginebra.
Now, we were talking about the quote-unquote elders in San Miguel Beer. He's certainly one of them. 37 years old, Yancy. We did mention he was a first-round overall draft pick back in 2002.
Foul on number 27, Jerby Cruz. His first foul, second team foul for Ginebra. Shot clock of 14 seconds.
39-28, Barangay Ginebra hanging on to the coattails of the defending champions here. Heruela. Di maipagpag si Thompson. Pupunta sana kay Rosser. Pupunta na sa Ginebra ang possession.
5 turnovers now against San Miguel. This is a much better defensive lineup for Barangay Ginebra. They've been able to slow things down, force San Miguel Beer into making bad decisions in the half-court offense.
They've outscored San Miguel here 9-3, so 9-6 so far.
And they're playing very well pick-and-roll defense. We're
Thompson
talking
wala.
of Ginebra.
Agawan sa bola, lalabas sa baseline in favor of the San Miguel Beermen.
A tough situation here for Team Cone. Nakaupo si Raymond Aguilar, nakaupo si Japet Aguilar, Greg Slaughter not likely to play. So who's playing center now for Barangay Ginebra? It looks like it's either Jervy Cruz or Kevin Ferrer. Not one of them is really a center.
Juan Pesumal did not care. He went from the left to the right to deliver that scoop.
And again, napasa ni Pesumal. Walang legitimate center, walang shot blocker.
Walang
ang
rim
Barangay
protector
Ginebra.
no?
Exactly. So he's gonna go straight to the hole and he's gonna try to attack and score layups.
Jervy trying to decide what to do. Yancy all over him. Scotty deep position back to Jervy. And Cruz delivers once again. He has got 7 points.
Again, yung sinasabi natin about the medium range jumpers available para sa Barangay Ginebra. Once that opportunity is there, they've got to capitalize and make sure they hit the shot.
Heruela may tangan. Hinahanap si Yancy. Santos now gets it over to Yancy. 5 to shoot for the guys in red. Heruela could not send it home.
So here's a chance for Barangay Ginebra to cut the deficit to single digit.
Thompson on the attack. Kicks it out. Mercado has yet to put up a shot here. Jervy na naman ang pupuntahan nila. Mercado on that baseline. Pumihit in midair. Ando dun si Jervy. Pero siya pala, napituan ng foul.
Too much passing that time. They were working the triangle offense, getting free for the medium range shot. But nandun yung depensa ng San Miguel Beer.
Timeout muna tayo with 5:39 remaining in this first half. Here's ang tamang sagot sa ating ikalawang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question ay number 3, Scotty Thompson.
Mild rally here by Barangay Ginebra after San Miguel Beer opened a 16-point lead. It's been a 9-4 run by Barangay Ginebra.
Kaya baba sa 11 ang abante ng SMB.
At kaya naman, binalik kaagad si Junmar Fajardo ni Coach Leo Austria.
As well as Chris Ross is back on the
They
floor.
want to make sure.
Pesumal mula sa kanto, wala. Arwin, wala pa rin.
And
Japet Aguilar likewise back on the floor.
Nung nakita ni Coach Tim Cone na pinasok ulit si Junmar Fajardo, sabi niya, dapat ipasok din si Japet.
Pisong-piso si John Wilson dito kay Fajardo, pero Kagiwa was there to keep it on that side of the floor.
Shot clock is moving.
Wilson again.
Was not reset. Oh, Wilson.
Turns it over. Pesumal on the run. Didn't see the numbers in their favor. Now they go to Junmar. Back out to Pesumal. The specialist from the perimeter. Wala. Junmar pa rin para sa board. Hindi niya matanganan ng mayos.
A good job by L.A. Tenorio of prying that ball loose away from Junmar Fajardo.
LA from the left side. Doesn't work. Aguilar was trying to bat it away from Fajardo, but it ends up with Rosser.
And those open outside shots ng Barangay Ginebra, they have to fall in consistently. Kanina nakita natin si John Wilson. Wide open for a 3, was not able to hit it, and now L.A. Tenorio.
Fajardo turns it over. Ferrer on the slow break. Over to Kagiwa. Ross is in front of him. Mark has it tapped. It ends up with Aguilar. Japet powers up. Wala pa rin. LA ends up with it. So many opportunities for Ginebra. Kagiwa sneaks one through.
Big shot galing kay Mark Kagiwa. That ball was moving around, waiting for someone to get an open opportunity.
Barangay Ginebra has cut this deficit to a single digit, waking up this massive crowd.
That's right. That's an 11-4 run now by Barangay Ginebra.
Ross
Kanya,
from the
gising
right
na gising na
side.
crowd.
And Ross is silencing them.
Yeah. Oh, what a shot galing kay Chris Ross. That was a long two para sa kanya. Ross is not exactly the best outside shooter in San Miguel. He's hitting only 15% from beyond the arc.
Now the San Miguel faithful are making their own noise from that side. Ferrer lights it up. Pabasa malo ang kabante ng SNB.
Balanced offense by Barangay Ginebra in this quarter. 5 players have scored so far.
3-second violation whistled on Fajardo. Barangay Ginebra's defense starting to make a difference.
And what's so evident sa nakikita natin dito in the tempo of the game in the second quarter is that hindi na nabibilisan ng San Miguel Beer ang laro. So again, nakita natin in the first quarter, San Miguel Beer kept on running and scored 33 points. Now, they're forced to play a half-court type of offense, and that's what Barangay Ginebra likes.
Kagiwa may tangan. Will pull up. Overcooks that one though. Dire-diretso sa kamay ni Marcio. Ross looking around. He's got Ganuelas on the left corner. It goes to Lassiter at the wing. Marcio dancing with Ferrer, backing him up and fading away. Timo Braga Kagiwa with the board. Tenorio to Raymond Aguilar. Down the middle he goes!
And what a shot. And what a performance coming from Raymond Aguilar.
7 in the game para dito kay Raymond Aguilar.
And he's averaging 2 points a game in this conference.
Santos for 3. Back irons it. Junmar underneath. Tinanganan na lang. Di Kagiwa doon. Wala ka na magagawa. Ganun kalalim si Fajardo. Take another look at that last hit from Raymond Aguilar. Going to the finger roll, showing his finesse. Timeout muna tayo with 2:22 remaining in the second quarter of action. Ayun o, sa likod ng Governor's Row, si Sir VJ Vasandani, ang presidente ng JCI Dagupan Bangus, ang ating promoter sa Kalasyaw.
Okay. We're very excited to bring the PBA sa Kalasyaw once more.
Second time, ano?
Naka-host na yan.
Ang ganda ng reception sa Kalasyaw last season.
Ang sarap din
Napakainit
ang
na
puto
tanggap.
ron.
Yan.
Nako. And Fajardo missing his free throw.
Kaya pala excited tong FD natin, Daddy.
Oo.
Pagkain ang binabanggit mo, eh. Pambira.
And you know, we were talking about Raymond Aguilar. As you see, Raymond getting away, hindi na pumasok yung tira niya. You remember, of course, that he made his debut in the PBA back in 2014-15 with TNT. He only played 1 game for the Dexters. That conference, then he went to
May para-paraan na lang para
17
dito kay
points
Junmar.
now. And again, talking about Raymond Aguilar, he played for Mahindra, for Blackwater, and then now with Barangay Ginebra. He's been around.
Ferrer, wala. 46-37, San Miguel looking to build another double-digit spread. Junmar to Rosser. Mintis Galang. Chapit for the rebound.
And LA Torino signaling that they need to be able to step it up before makaporma sa depensa si Junmar.
Junmar on the run once again. Here we go.
Oh,
Junmar gets that basket. May kasama pang foul.
Again, you ask the question, is that a move of a big man? Dalawang kalaban niya ron. 2 very quick players. And Junmar Fajardo. Watch it right here. Ito yung quick hand steal. Chris Ross, the outlet para kay the big guy. Junmar Fajardo with a tap to himself. And then the basket and a 3-point play opportunity. Sandali, akala ko yung mga maliliit na player, yun ang mga tumatakbo sa fast break. Ba't yung malaki tumatakbo?
Grabe, pinapakita dito ni Junmar Fajardo. And he takes care of the bonus as well. 20 puntos na para kay 1-5.
And he's averaging 25.6 points a game in this conference. The way he's going with 20 points here in the first half, he's going to surpass that average, and he might even surpass the 34 points that he scored last time out for San Miguel.
Ferrer didn't want to pull the trigger. They go to Thompson. Scotty could not waste Rosser. Ross hits the deck. LA makes a pay.
That's the shot. Yan ang kailangan ng Barangay Ginebra to connect. They get a wide open three. They've got to knock it down.
Under a minute now remaining in this first half. Ross still a bit shaken up after hitting the deck. He's having a conversation with the referee. Ross wants to post up Thompson. Double team, Ginebra takes it away. Scotty punches it over to LA. Bang!
It's two straight triples now coming from LA Tenorio. And we were talking about LA before this game. We said that ang San Miguel Beer dapat tutukan nila si LA. He's due for a breakout. And here he comes.
And Ross continues to argue with the officials here. He was still in the backcourt, now at midcourt. Ayaw paawat si Coach Leo Austria na. Lalapit dito kay Chris Ross.
And here's LA Tenorio with a shot from one flank. And then he'll hit another three-point shot from the other flank. Physical defense by Barangay Ginebra. And then they got it loose. This time from the right flank. Here's LA Tenorio. Nothing but net.
And si Chris Ross, habang nagpapakita tayo ng replay, was warned and then eventually teed up dahil ayaw niyang tigilan yung referees.
That's an emotional outburst from Chris Ross. He's been banged up. But hey, this is a physical game. 42.7 seconds to go. Would you believe what was once a 16-point lead by San Miguel Beer? Bumaba na sa 6 points on the strength of those back-to-back shots. Three-pointers from LA Tenorio. And guess who's going to take the technical free throw for Barangay Ginebra?
And Chris Ross will have to somehow find a way to refocus himself here, as he's just walking up to every official he can get to. He was warned, he was teed up. LA makes him pay with a technical free throw. And Ginebra is back within 5 points.
That's 9 points now for LA Tenorio. And we did say that he's due for a breakout. Averaged only 7.5 points the last 2 games. Now he has gone over that total. He's got 9 in the game. And we've got a whole half to play.
7 of the 9 ni LA dito sa second quarter ibinanat. We are down to the final 30 seconds of this half. Junmar trying to go to his spot. Raymond Aguilar looking to keep a body right in front.
Where's the help?
Junmar has
Will
4
they
to
help?
shoot. Ross for 3 from top of the key. Chris buries the long ball.
And right after getting the technical foul, this guy who hits only 15% from beyond the arc, hitting it from that distance.
9 points in the first half para
What a
Ross.
player.
Last shot time. Tenorio trying to put Ross on skates. LA has 1 to go. Turnaround, Jay. No. Chris Ross comes up with a stop, and he throws his fist in the air. He is loving how he is responding to the pressure here.
Well, that's how you play professional basketball. Chris Ross getting teed up for resentment for a non-call.
But this
But he's
first half,
delivering a message that even with that technical foul, boy, he's still going to play 100%.
but this first half, the team was all about Junmar
Oh,
Fajardo.
the first half definitely belonged to Junmar Fajardo with 20 points.
And he was running, he was making layups on the break. Junmar showing us a little bit of everything. Kaya naman lamang ang SMB 52-44. After leading by as much as 16, etong back-to-back defending Philippine Cup champions San Miguel Beermen have settled for an 8-point lead, 52-44 at the half. As you join us back live inside the Araneta Coliseum, Magumarjan pa rin kasama natin si Dadine, Quinito, and Henson, taking a look at some of the numbers that went down in the first half.
A big adjustment nakita natin sa Barangay Ginebra. In the first quarter, they gave up 33 points, but in the second quarter, only 19 points given up by Barangay Ginebra to San Miguel Beer. Check out the halftime stats of 51% shooting for San Miguel, 41% by Barangay Ginebra. Fast break points, ang laki ng diferensya. Sa turnovers, 1 more ang San Miguel Beer, but they've scored a lot more points off turnovers. Sa rebounding, again, the dominance of the big men ng San Miguel Beer.
And at the half, it is the running and gunning Junmar Fajardo leading all scorers here. Tatlong beses he went out on the break and he's got 20 points.
He's the only one in double figures so far sa laro, but Marshall Lassiter and Chris Ross delivering 9 points apiece. Remember, San Miguel Beer, yung kanilang nucleus of 5 has a crack because Alex Cabagnot hindi pa maglalaro ngayon. In fact, he's not going to be able to play until another month because of a plantar fasciitis issue. You take a look at Barangay Ginebra. Balanced scoring. Japet Aguilar and L.A. Tenorio with 9 apiece. Kevin Ferrer with 8. And Raymond Aguilar, surprise starter. But he's been helping out Japet Aguilar in defending Junmar Fajardo.
And mula doon sa first half, may nahanap ka na naman na play na hihimayin natin, Kinito.
Kita natin yung pick and roll defense ng Barangay Ginebra and the way Brian Aruela was able to avoid that. Stop right there. You have the shield here. You have the shield right here for Brian Aruela, and he's going to go around that pick. And then you will see Barangay Ginebra try to trap Brian Aruela. 2 men to be able to force a turnover. And then he recognizes the trap. He's going to swing away from the trap, and he'll find his way straight to the hole for a basket. Panuorin po natin kung anong ginawa ni Brian Aruela. There is a trap off the pick and roll. And then, nawala yung trap eh. Biglang-bigla. Brian Aruela found himself wide open. So the key lesson for that is when you trap, you make sure that the pressure is consistent until the man that you trap gives away the possession.
Ito naman, update natin ang ating Dean's List para sa SMB.
Well, tama-tama ito, no? 2 check marks for San Miguel Beer. Bawal ang marathon. Right now, they've got 16 fast break points as against only 5 for Barangay Ginebra. They are pounding it inside. You have 28 points in the paint against 14 for Ginebra. And for Barangay Ginebra, it's 2 check marks and 1 X mark. They've been able to work the clock, especially in the second period when they held San Miguel Beer to 19 points. And then their mid-range offense has been also clicking. But the big X mark is the big side na tulong para kay Japet Aguilar.
Both squads will go with their same starting units at the onset of this third quarter. Natin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Lassiter opens up the scoring, pushing the Beerman's lead back up to 10. Raymond Aguilar looking for Japet on the weak side. They end up turning it over. Those two Aguilars are joined on the floor by Thompson, Tenorio, and etong si Ferrer, katapat si na Ross. Rosser, Lassiter, Fajardo, and Santos.
Magu talking about L.A. Tenorio. One of the points in our Dean's List for San Miguel Beer is tutukan nila si L.A. Hindi masyado nilang natutukan, especially in that second period when L.A. Tenorio erupted for 7 out of his 9 points, including 2 3-point baskets.
Foul is on number 14, Kevin Ferrer, his third foul, first team foul for Barangay Ginebra.
Ferrer whistled for that foul.
Shot clock.
Santos will receive at this juncture. Babalitaan tayo kung ano ba ang mga nangyari at the halftime break ni Ms. Riza Diaz.
Maguna kakinting Coach Tim Cone yung lumabas ng dugout after the huddle in the halftime. Ang sabi niya, I like the effort. It's just the turnovers, again, na nagiging problema nila. Kung mababawasan nga daw yung turnover na yun, they could inch closer in this game. Again, what he wants is, of course, this effort to be sustained. If not, itaas pa, especially on the defensive end. Bagay naman na kinatatakutan or pinangangambahan itong SMB. They watched Ginebra's last game and against Phoenix, yung trapping defense na baka daw ipakita dito and that's something na kailangan nilang malagpasan. Gentlemen.
Yun nga kasi biggest lead nila dito, Ms. Riza, naging 16 pa lang back in the first half. Yung huling game nga ng Ginebra, 24. Yung natambakan sila, naibaba nila ng hanggang 3. So you want to put as big a gap between you and Ginebra as possible dahil sa mga ganitong klaseng play na idadala ni Japet Aguilar.
That time, hindi bumaba sa depensa ang San Miguel Beer. Junmar Fajardo na iwan dun sa likod. And Japet Aguilar making them pay. But I thought that team up of Raymond Aguilar and Japet Aguilar did very well in the previous play. Na-box out ni Raymond si Junmar Fajardo, kanya nakakuha ng easy defensive rebound si Japet.
Santos hit it 3 moments ago. This time they go to Rosser. Back to Ross. Taking 3, 2 to shoot. Ross has got to go. Binigay pa kay Rosser. Santos looking to bail them out. Dito mamasa rin yun.
24-second shot clock violation.
Ayun ang sinasabi natin about Barangay Ginebra stretching the seconds and making San Miguel Beer work that 24-second shot clock.
Yan ang ating smart move of the half. Atid sa atin na smart. Be there like never before. Tenorio with the leather, looking for Raymond Aguilar. He goes to Japet from the free throw line. Thompson surveys the floor, goes to the right side. Thompson to Raymond, faking that pass to Japet. Raymond nowhere to go, taken away by Junmar. And the Kraken was once again looking to run, but he ends up turning it over this time.
What a turn of events. The Kraken losing the handle kasi nakaharang dun si Scotty Thompson. You watch it right here. And Scotty Thompson doing a good job of preventing that advance. But Junmar Fajardo.
But Ginebra came up dry on that attack. San Miguel was looking to pound it into Junmar once again.
Pushing foul on number 25, Japet Aguilar. His first foul.
Japet picks up his first personal. Rosser ang maglalabas.
And you notice that Rosser is playing the 4 position against Japet Aguilar.
Japet taken away by Arwin. Lassiter to Santos, thought about it. He drives the baseline, drops it off to Rosser. Ferrer will clear it for the guys in white.
Both teams are really hustling.
Pushing foul on number
11-point lead here by San Miguel Beer.
43.
Certainly not a safe lead, especially since ang kalaban mo at Barangay Ginebra. Remember what Ginebra did in that last game against Phoenix. They were down 24, brought it down to 3 in the 4th period before eventually losing by 5 in a low-scoring ball game.
Japet looking for Ferrer. Kevin makes his move, straddling that baseline. He turns it over to Arwin, but he cops it right back to LA, who cops it right back over to Marcio. Junmar making sure of this one. He has got 22.
Exchange of turnovers that time. And Junmar Fajardo getting the job done once more.
Tenorio bounces a pass to Raymond Aguilar. He hit a 3 back in the first quarter, but he's missed his last 2 attempts from that distance. Ross wants it. He sees an opening. Ross runs into Aguilar. Action will continue.
Chris Ross saying that there had to be some kind of contact that time. No whistle. Play going on.
Japet off the secondary is clipped by Santos.
And Chris Ross is still in the backcourt.
Foul is on number 29, Robert Santos. His first foul, 17th foul for the period. 2 free throws for Japet Aguilar.
So Japet Aguilar, who's got 11 across his number, is at the line. He takes care of the first one.
And Chris Ross is still talking to the referees. Makikita kaya natin ulit yun? Was that a good no call, or should a foul have been called against a driving Chris Ross?
Japet goes 2 for 2.
Japet the only scorer for Barangay Ginebra in this quarter.
13 so far for the game. LA with a steal. LA against Ross will go to the floater. And LA gets himself in double digits. He's got 11 points.
And that's big for LA Tenorio and the Barangay Ginebra team kasi alam nila he's back in the groove. He's back. Oh! LA Tenorio down in the floor. Could have been an inadvertent elbow, but they call a traveling on Marshall right there. Kita mo yung depensa ni LA. Woo!
Dumulas yung kaliwang pivot.
Oo.
That's where the traveling was. Ito yung kaninang floater. Nakita ni LA, nandoon si Ross nang gigigil. Tinirahan ng paganoon.
So
Pinaupo muna si Ross dito.
Oh, but LA making a difference here. Scoring and then getting that turnover against Marshall with his pesky defense.
Thompson in trouble. Was looking for Raymond.
Could have been a 3-second violation there. Medyo nagtagal ang Barangay Ginebra sa loob.
Si Eruela ngayon ang mag-point guard para sa San Miguel. Coach Leo Austria looking to calm down Chris Ross on the bench. Heruela with the leather. Junmar trying to get into position. Ganda ng zona dito ng Ginebra. Junmar kontra kay Raymond with Japet right behind.
And there is a 3-second violation. But against San Miguel Beer, they call it against Matt Ganuelas Rosser.
And Rosser saying he just jumped out and then jumped back in. Dapat na-reset yung bilang, no?
And the call will stick. Barangay Ginebra getting back possession of that turnover.
Thompson to Japet. Reverse spoiled. Bakbakan sa bola na kanino. LA ang mananaig. Tenorio to Thompson. Wala pa rin. LA will keep it on that side of the floor.
He's all over the floor right now. LA Tenorio keeping possessions alive para sa Barangay Ginebra.
And he is
There's a
fouled by
foul
Rosser here.
Fouled by
Offense on
MGR.
number 22, Ganuelas Rosser, his third foul. 13th foul for San Miguel.
Talk about letting the players play. A lot of physicality going on
Shot
in this
clock
game.
at 14 seconds.
Tim Cone is complaining, so is Leo Austria of San Miguel Beer.
Pero Dadin dito sa third quarter, bumabagal na ang scoring natin.
Exactly, that's exactly what Barangay Ginebra wants. Nakita na natin yun, yung adjustment sa pace ng Barangay Ginebra ng second quarter.
Tandaan natin, first quarter pa lang, naka-33 kagad ang SMB. As Thompson misses, Japet pulls it down. He was fouled on that first attempt. 2 shots parating para kay Aguilar.
At sino kaya nakafoul sa kanya?
15, Junmar Fajardo.
It's Fajardo. That's his second personal foul. Nawala yung fast break attack dito ng San Miguel Beer. Actually, napansin natin yan back in the second quarter.
Ang tanong ngayon, who will stabilize the San Miguel Beermen? Ross lost the school already a couple of times this game. Si Alex Gabagnot not available. Sa Ginebra naman, si Greg Slaughter hindi pa rin nakakalaro. Pero San Miguel is looking for that leader on the floor right now.
And someone who also hasn't played for Barangay Ginebra is Sol Mercado, na nakita natin beside Greg Slaughter. Oh, he did play?
A few minutes back in the first half.
Nakita ko the score sheet ni Roy Lopez, wala pang marka. Pero yes, nakalaro na pala si Sol Mercado.
From the heart of the metropolis, dito po sa Cubao, Quezon City, inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum, patuloy ang ating Super Bowl Sunday Showdown of Champions. Defending Philippine Cup champions San Miguel Beermen taking on the runners-up of the Philippine Cup last season. Etong Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel. Lassiter with the leather. San Miguel's lead is down to 7 once again. Rosser kicks it back out. Lassiter with 4 to shoot, drops it off. Junmar off the hesitation. He's got 24.
And what a way to work that ball around. Si Marshall Lassiter creating the space para kay Junmar Fajardo. And Raymond Aguilar actually doing a good job of denying the pass for Junmar Fajardo at the post. Kanya gumawa ng paraan si Marshall Lassiter. So that's a good adjustment on the offense ng San Miguel Beer to get the ball to Junmar.
LA looking to carry the fight para sa Barangay Ginebra. Was denied sa pagkakataon na yun. Pesumal comes back in para sa SMB. Pagpapahingayin si Rosser.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Narinig nyo kay Noel Zarate, 3.5 to shoot na lang para sa Ginebra. Japet, is he aware? Looks like he's not. Japet squares up. Napasabit ng foul si Junmar.
And that's foul number 3 against Junmar Fajardo.
Napaganda pa pala na hindi siya aware.
5 team fouls for San Miguel.
Pinadali ni Japet Aguilar yung tira. And nagpanik ng bahagya si Junmar Fajardo trying to stop that shot. And he shouldn't have.
Because
That would have been an ill-advised shot in the first place.
And why would you bite? Japet's only made 1 3-point shot all season long. He was 1 for 8 heading into this game. As you take a look at Alex Gabagnot.
Kasama yata niya si Marvin Espiritu. Yung anak ni Danny Espiritu, who's also become a player agent in his own right. And Japet Aguilar, he's dominating the scoring dito para sa Barangay Ginebra. He's got 8 points, make that 9 points now in this quarter alone out of his 18.
And Ginebra is back within 6. Heruela is running the show para sa SMB. Brian Heruela, hindi pa niya nare-recapture yung 17-point performance niya noong nakaraan.
But keep in mind, si Junmar Fajardo, meron ng 3 personal fouls. And look at Raymond Aguilar grabbing that defensive board.
Ferrer almost bobbled this one. Raymond down the middle, beaten. Ball will remain with Barangay Ginebra.
I didn't expect to be that wide open sa loob. Ngayon naman, pinalitan si Raymond Aguilar ni Sol Mercado.
At ito yung nahanap mo, Dadin. Only 5 minutes of action back in the first half para kay Sol. Let's see what kind of impact he's got here in the third quarter of action.
Nami-miss ko si Sol Mercado because these guys are all action player. And here he goes. Getting that pass off.
Shot clock winding down. Thompson's got to go. Baseline jumper is good. Baba sa apat. Ang inahabol ng Ginebra.
Now you see this 3-guard formation ng Barangay Ginebra. And they're gonna step it up defensively now. Nandiyan si LA
with a steal.
With a steal against Brian Heruela.
LA all the way.
It's LA Tenorio. Boy, what a difference he's making. Dalawa na lang ang kalabangan ng San Miguel Beer.
13 points in the game para kay Teniente Tenorio. And San Miguel's lead, as Quinito mentioned, is now down to 61-59, forcing Coach Leo into this 32nd timeout.
All about defense. All about controlling the pace. Nawala na yung fast break attack ng San Miguel Beer. And look at this swipe galing kay LA Tenorio. And then, the move straight to the hole for that layup shot.
And this brings about our non-stop cheer natin sa atin ng Gulf Oil Power Track Motorcycle Oils. Makes your bike run like a superbike with highest power retention all the time.
And what a management of players by Coach Tim Cone. Ngayon, nabanggit natin ang 3-guard lineup with LA, Sol Mercado, at saka si Scotty Thompson playing together. And Kevin Ferrer and Japet Aguilar forming the front line. At for San Miguel Beer, again, absent si Alex Cabadon. Chris Ross is sitting down, so an opportunity for Barangay Ginebra to try to dominate from the backcourt.
And they are not making life easy for Junmar now. Hindi siya makarating sa sweet spot niya on the block. He's getting pushed and bumped around. Ginebra with a chance to tie this game for the first time, maybe even take their first lead of this contest.
Big up! Nawala kay Japet Aguilar yung bola. And a swipe there. Sol Mercado giving up the foul.
That's a duty foul on the part of the Soul Train. They did not want to give up a layup.
Yung isang pagbabago din dito, no, in our third quarter is the way Barangay Ginebra is playing physical defense. I think they've stepped it up now in this quarter more than in the second quarter in the way they're playing physical defense. And San Miguel Beer is reacting. They're reacting by backing down, by backing off.
Palit backcourt para sa SMB. Ganuelas Rosser and Chris Ross back on the floor. Pahinga si Heruela and Lassiter. Peso mal for 3. Does not work.
And now what a good job of boxing out the rebounders in San Miguel Beer. Only one attempt for San Miguel.
LA with a leather. Ross all over him. Big pick by Japet, but it's an offensive foul.
That's a good call.
Nilabas daw yung balagang dito.
Was a moving pick. And you don't do that. That's an illegal pick. Watch it right here. Ginawa ni Japet Aguilar. And he moved to set that pick for LA Tenorio.
Now San Miguel with a chance to increase this 2-point lead they've been trying to cling to. They go up to Junmar. Play is broken up by Tenorio.
Well, that paint is also being clogged by Barangay Ginebra. So nahihirapan ngayon si Junmar to get himself open.
To Scotty. Nakita si Japet. And Aguilar ties the game at 61.
Oh, what energy pinapakita dito ng Barangay Ginebra. They're not giving up. And the crowd is roaring at the big dome.
How will SMB respond? Their immaculate record on the line. Ross no, Santos no, Thompson pushes hard. LA from deep.
He's the man of the hour para sa Barangay Ginebra. That's three-point connections now na for LA, 16 points.
And after trailing by as much as 16, nakatikim na ng kalamangan ng Ginebra. Another turnover. Here we go.
It's a
Watch
3-on-1.
out, Big Dome. There was a foul on the pass from Aguilar.
And there's a signal by the refs. It could be a deliberate. At pinag-uusapan natin si LA Tenorio. In that loss of Barangay Ginebra to Alaska, scored only 5 points. You watch what he's doing here.
Here is the 3-ball from LA that gave them their first taste of the lead. And then the foul on Pesumal. And we are going to have this timeout. First quarter ng laban na to, Kinito, LA Tenorio was limited to only 2 points. Pagdating na second quarter, nag-umpisa mga lampag si Teniente. He added 9 to his total there. And here in the third quarter, patuloy ang kanyang pananalasa, not just with his scoring, but with his defense and his orchestration. Barangay Ginebra now have 64-61 after that booming triple by that man, LA Tenorio.
Hindi lang yung puntos niya, hindi lang yung assist niya, but the way he's able to control the pace of the game. And LA now with 16 points. By the way, in the first 2 wins ng Barangay Ginebra in this conference, ang average ni LA in those 2 games, 16 points. Right now, nakaka-16 points na si LA. And we did mention at the top of our coverage na kailangan tutukan siya ng San Miguel Beer because he's due for a breakout, and sure enough, this is the breakout para kay LA Tenorio.
So it was a deliberate foul that was whistled on Von Pesumal as he tried to stop that Japet to Thompson pass. Nakasama pa dahil 2 shots yun para sa Ginebra, plus ball possession will remain.
Well, nakita naman natin dun sa ating replay, Von Pesumal really made a play, not on the ball, but on just to try to stop Japet Aguilar from dishing off or scoring. So that's a good call, deliberate. Was ang tawag ng mga referees natin.
5 na abante ng Ginebra at the 2-minute warning in the third. LA aggressive. Was fouled on the kick-out pass. And with San Miguel in the penalty, 2 shots to para kay Tenorio.
And Chris Ross acknowledging what a reversal of fortunes. And yung sinasabi natin about kung anong plano dito ni Coach Tim Coe, napabayaan nila ang San Miguel Beer to score 33 points in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, limiting San Miguel Beer to only 19 points. And now, in this quarter, they have only scored, is that just 9 points? Only 9 points scored by San Miguel Beer in this period, and we're just 155 short of ending it.
LA goes 2 for 2. 68-61. Barangay Ginebra all of a sudden ahead here. Ross is matched up kontra kay Thompson. Santos back to Ross. They go to Junmar at the slot. Inside he goes to Rosser. Much needed basket yan para dito sa San Miguel Beer.
And Junmar Fajardo showing that he doesn't need to score to make his team a lot better. He's gonna draw the double team, and so he has to realize kung sino mapapasahan niya na open.
Raymond Aguilar from the perimeter. That's a big hit para dito kay Raymond.
And the journeyman now has 9 points across his name.
Junmar wants it. Raymond on him. Nagbabadyang dumouble team. Ito si Thompson. Ando doon din sa likod si Mercado. They swing it to Pesumal. Huli ni Tenorio. LA stamping his class on this game. Thompson into the front court.
It's 3-on-1.
LA to
3-on-1
Raymond.
right there.
Barangay Ginebra is rolling in the start frame.
Eh, hindi na bumababa si depensa ang San Miguel Beer. That was a 3-on-1 situation. And Raymond Aguilar has broken into double figures in this game.
Santos for 3. Punches it through.
That's also double figures now for Arvin Santos with 10. Second 3-point connection.
And that'll keep San Miguel within 6. LA babawi. That's good.
LA Tenorio now with 21 points, and that is his conference high.
Previous high was 17 early in the season. Junmar with a reverse. Doesn't work.
Big rebound by Jervy Cruz.
LA looking to put up the last attempt of this third quarter. There's about a 2.5 second differential between the quarter clock and shot clock.
San Miguel Beer held to 14 points in this period.
Saul's about to make his move. 4 to shoot. Aguilar back to Saul. 2 to go. The Saul train puts it up. Tapos. But what a third quarter storm cooked up here by Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. They get to take a 9-point lead into the final frame, 75-66. Buong third quarter na yun, Dadin, habang si LA Tenorio yung nagpiloto, etong dalawang Aguilar, ang bigat din ng naging kontribusyon. Barangay Ginebra, once upon a time, down by as much as 16. Right now, they're up by 9.
A tremendous effort there by Raymond Aguilar, responding to his starting role in this game. At si Japet Aguilar naman, drawing 3 personal fouls on Junmar Fajardo and also delivering the goods in terms of points.
And for more on Raymond Aguilar, babalitaan ulit tayo ni Ms. Riza Diaz.
Kita-kita ko from where I'm seated. Palakpakan na sumalubong kay Raymond Aguilar. His team is very happy and so are the coaching staff on how he's been playing so far. So far, kotang-kota na siya as to playing minutes and of course, the average on points. Ang sabi sa akin ni Raymond, hindi madaling bantayan si Junmar Fajardo. Figuratively and literally, napakabigat daw. Gayunpaman, he's doing his very best. According to him, syempre, if you've been passing or you've rather been playing from one team to another, and alam mo naman na hindi ka talaga makakalaro, and this is an opportunity that he's trying to do or fulfill dahil nga injured pa si Greg, he will make the most out of it. Gentlemen.
Yan yung next man up mentality. And right on cue, Riza, Raymond Aguilar buries the long bomb. 12 ang abante ng Ginebra. Fourth quarter na to, atin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. SMB under fire. They have Yancy, Arwin, Marshall, Ganuelas, and Ross on the floor. And they come up dry on that attack. Thompson leads a 4-on-2. LA lost it on the way in. Pero traveling.
That's right, he lost the handle and then he picked it up.
Take another look at this booming triple by Raymond Aguilar. He's got 14 points across his number here. And as you mentioned, Nadine, he's making the most of this start in lieu of Greg Slaughter.
And Raymond Aguilar actually started his professional career not in the PBA. He played for Thailand as an ASEAN import in the ABL before moving to the PBA.
Thompson is with Raymond Aguilar, who gets that baseline. Raymond Aguilar is a man possessed. Kasama nila sina Jeremy Cruz, Saul Mercado, and LA Tenorio. Yancy against Raymond once again. Yancy to the baseline, puts it up. No! Barangay Ginebra dominating in the second half. San Miguel really missing Alex Cabagnot at this juncture of the game. Mercado to Jeremy. He's in trouble, but somehow he got a shot up. Blocked, though, by Arvin Santos.
And that's how San Miguel Beer is going to come back in this game. They need to be able to stamp its class defensively.
Thompson takes it away from Ross. LA will look to slow things down. Tenorio will put it up. No, Arvin with a board.
And a good job here of Coach Tim Cone of resting Japet Aguilar.
Nanlamig yung shooting ni San Miguel. Back in the first half, they were just making shots from every imaginable angle.
But both these coaches are playing a chess match. Aguilar, Japet is sitting down, Calondin, si Junmar Fajardo. Those two players are going to be unleashed against each other down the stretch. Big story is Raymond Aguilar, who was undrafted in 2009.
Number Tingnan natin ang drive na to natin sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated. Ang pinakamalaking auction company sa Pilipinas. ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. 80-66, Barangay Ginebra turning the tables on the San Miguel Beermen. They are up 14 after being down by as much as 16. And this massive crowd assembled under the dome, enjoying every bit of this action.
Raymond Aguilar, nakita natin in that slow ball replay, that drive to the basket. And Aguilar is 32 years old. Sabi nga natin, undrafted in the 2009 draft.
But we've seen this guy tear it up in the semi-pros in the lower leagues.
Yes.
But right now, he's playing the game of his PBA life.
22 minutes, 7 out of 11. And dalawa na ang kanyang three-point connections.
Sol puts it up. Hindi nakaroll ng maayos si Japet. San Miguel with an opportunity. Under 9.5 to go. Marcio with a catch and shoot. That's good.
Again, the transition three-point shot for Marcio Lassiter. And that is where San Miguel Beer is going to be most dangerous. If they get back their transition offense, this could be a very close game down the stretch.
Coach Leo Austria, humuhugot na mula sa kanyang bench. Chico Lanete on the floor for the first time, but Jervy Cruz does not care.
Offensive rebound for Barangay Ginebra. An opportunity for a three-point play. Ito nakita natin. Jervy Cruz, a sweeping offensive rebound, and then the putback.
Jervy misses the bonus. That could have gotten him in double digits. San Miguel will be in their attack zone. Ross from the left wing. Hinahanap si Fajardo. Japet trying to deny Junmar here. Fajardo is held back by Japet. That is going to be foul number 3 on Aguilar.
A big gamble here on the part of Coach Tim Cone, because now it's Japet Aguilar defending Junmar, when before it used to be Raymond Aguilar.
Do not expect Raymond to be on that bench for long. Etong si Eli nga, sasandali ng pahinga, hindi lang umabot sa scorer's table. Lassiter bumps into Thompson. They go to Junmar down the post. Fajardo with a turnaround J. He is clipped.
And that could be against Japet again.
Might be on Ferrer.
It might be on Ferrer.
Foul on number 27.
Mali pa tayong pareho. Si Jervy pala.
Si Jervy, okay.
Kung na-dinsnis tayo, dalawa tayo may X.
But again, yung ginagawa dito ni Coach Tim Cone, sinusugal niya si Japet Aguilar defending against Junmar, at marami pang oras. It's still 8:41 to go.
Dribblers, ito na nga pala ang ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball Best Player of the Game. Congratulations kay Adonis Bautista.
Ang ngayon naman, binababat ni Coach Tim Cone si Sol Mercado, because Barangay Ginebra needs him for defensive purposes. And he gives them, you know, more of a feisty attitude on the floor.
Mercado leaves Lanete behind. Jervy once again, he's got 11.
That medium-range jumper has been there for Barangay Ginebra. We talked about that in our Dean's List, the importance of a mid-range shot for Barangay Ginebra.
At yung binabanggit mo nung halftime break na balance scoring ng Ginebra, patuloy dito, ganito.
Yep.
Junmar, out to Lanete, back to Junmar, two-man game. Fajardo powers up, was fouled. San Miguel asking for a goaltend. They have to call the goaltend before they can investigate.
Oh, they call
the
count
goaltend
basket.
immediately.
They call the goaltending right there.
Nasa kamay pa ba ni Junmar o pababa na? Ilalagay ni Junmar eh. Yun, goaltend nga naman.
Good call by the refs. Kita-kita natin. We watch it here on the top shot. Papasok na yung bola. And Japet Aguilar batting it away.
28 big points for Fajardo. Misses the bonus though. Rebound battle, Jervy picks it up. And LA will look to execute.
A lot of time left here for San Miguel Beer to come storming back.
Mercado dives down the middle.
Yun ang sinasabi natin. Meron nakita si Coach Tim Cone kay Sol Mercado kung bakit binababad siya rito in the fourth period.
San Miguel looking to go exclusively to Fajardo now. Sol from behind. Misses. Santos for three. No.
San Miguel will keep possession.
Referee saying, pagtapik ni Lassiter, tumama pa sa isang nakaputi.
And
Jury is
Aguilar
relieved by Raymond Aguilar now.
back in the game because he's there to play defense against Junmar, and that's a turnover right there.
Sayang na pagkakataon para sa San Miguel Beermen.
Now they're looking to control the pace once more. Si Sol Mercado na nagdadala ng bola.
Again, Barangay Ginebra trying to snap a 3-game slide. San Miguel naman nakataya yung unblemished record nila. Mercado to the baseline once again. Sumobra this time. Arwin with a board and he is fouled. If it's on Raymond Aguilar, that'll be number 3.
Loose ball foul on number 23, Raymond Aguilar, his third foul.
Updated the team foul situation. Ginebra, nakaka-apat na sila dito. At ang San Miguel Beer, iisa lamang.
Lassiter may tangan. Dancing with the defense of Ferrer. Lassiter fades away off the turnaround, in and out. Junmar underneath is fouled.
And
That's
it
on
could be
Japet.
against
That's going to be number 5. Harwin, inaako yung foul.
Oh, that's number 5 of Japet. You're right.
Kaya si Arwin, inaako eh. Gusto ni Arwin, sa kanya na lang daw Ay, hindi ka. Tinuturo nga niya. Ito si Japet daw.
2 free throws for Junmar Fajardo.
And now Jervy Cruz has to check in to spell Japet Aguilar. He's too important a player
7
to
minutes
foul
pa to.
out. A
Haba
lot
pa,
of
no?
basketball time left.
Substitution, Jervy Cruz
And you
for
can expect
Junmar
San Miguel Beer to go to Junmar Fajardo each time out now on offense because he's their most potent offensive weapon, and Japet Aguilar will be sitting down.
And you mentioned this, si Raymond Aguilar yung primary defender with Japet helping out. Ngayon, Raymond Aguilar primary defender with only Jervy helping out. That's a big difference, ano, Benito?
Oh, big difference.
Here we go. Junmar at the post. Junmar trying to read the situation. Spinning to the baseline. Misses on that one, though.
Now he tried to force it against a double team. And for Junmar Fajardo, kung nandun yung double team, he should also look at who might be open.
Raymond being dared to take another 3. But he stays patient. Here's LA. Patay ang butige. Arwin with a board. San Miguel with an opportunity. Under 6.5 to go. Marshall to the cup. No!
Oh, big rebound there defensively by Sol Mercado. Ginebra pushing it now.
No big man down there for SMB, but they missed though.
Sol Mercado with an easy layup.
Ross taking it to the cup. Oh!
Chris Ross.
Showing the
Tremendous
guns. Ross overpowering Raymond Aguilar.
Mapapag-usapan natin yung pace. Slow down ang gustong-gusto ng Barangay Ginebra. While for San Miguel Beer, they want to speed it up. They're down, and they want to make this a high-scoring ball game once more. Great job there by Chris Ross, drawing the contact and making the basket.
Ross completes the 3-point play. The lead of Ginebra is now down to 9, just over 6 minutes remaining under the dome.
This is a run now being sparked by San Miguel Beer with Japet Aguilar sitting on the bench.
Raymond passes it off to Scotty. That baseline cut off on Thompson. Ginebra will have 11 seconds to try and generate a shot. Ferrer mula sa kanto. Lalabas si Jervy. LA against Ross. Tenorio back over to Jervy. Perimeter jumper. That's good!
Wide open shot for Jervy Cruz. The medium-range jumper connecting for Barangay Ginebra. He's got 13 in the game.
Big performances para dito sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
Now, what about that pass galing kay LA Tenorio? Making things happen for Barangay Ginebra, and Jervy Cruz with a connection.
Just when San Miguel was banging on that Barangay Ginebra door, etong Ginebra comes up with this gem.
And you watch this play, stop right there. This is going to be a classic pick and pop situation. There's a pick by Jervy Cruz. Aangat naman see LA Tenorio towards the middle, and Jervy Cruz is going to go over to this side. He'll find himself wide open for a shot, and then the pass coming from LA Tenorio. And then you will see the connection right there. Watch it. There's the pick, the pop, and then the pass galing kay LA Tenorio. Wide open shot para kay Jervy Cruz on a classic pick and pop action.
That has restored a double-digit advantage para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. 88-77. Jervy with 13 and 5 across his number. Cruz and Raymond Aguilar have definitely really up the ante para sa Ginebra. Pero ito si LA Tenorio talaga yung nagpipiloto ng atake nila dito, Kinito.
Oh, no doubt. Making a big difference. Orchestrating, scoring, and talking about scoring, nakaka-21 points na siya, no? Has not scored here in the fourth period. This is a conference high para kay LA Tenorio.
Laster looking to make things happen para sa SMB. Marcio against Scotty. Pupunta sila kay Ross. Chris out over to Lanete. Chico will attack and pull up. Baseline jumper is good.
And where did this guy come from? Chico Lanete, also undrafted, just like Raymond Aguilar, but hitting a crucial basket. The oldest player on the San Miguel roster.
Raymond Aguilar, pinakain ng bola ni Junmar. Ross will look to penetrate. Felt the contact, heard the whistle.
And Barangay Ginebra in the penalty.
14, Kevin Ferrer, his fourth foul.
Look at this timing by Junmar.
2 free throws for Chris
No,
Ross.
sir. No ID, no entry, says Fajardo.
And Chris Ross at the line for free throws kasi nasa penalty situation ang Barangay Ginebra.
Ross goes 2 for 2. San Miguel within 7 once again. 5 and 11 remaining in this game.
And still no sign of Japet Aguilar checking back in. He's got 5 personal fouls. 5 minutes to go in this game.
Thompson with the leather. Pupunta kay Aguilar. Raymond that is. Thompson again. 6 to shoot. Raymond from the perimeter. No. Arwin with a board. Thompson getting entangled with him. San Miguel pushing the action. Ross to the corner. Chico. No. LA on the breakout. Being chased down by Lanete. LA. No.
Oh, missed the shot. Chico Lanete, tremendous transition defense. And LA Tenorio missing on that opportunity. That was a 1 against 2, but Chico Lanete.
He never gave up on this one, Benito.
Yeah, Lanete was right there for the defense. And then the big defensive rebound by San Miguel Beer.
And this crowd is going ballistic. Both the SMB faithful and the thousands of Ginebra fans trying to out-chant each other.
Here's
Ross.
the zone defense of Barangay Ginebra.
Arwin with a zone breaker. Air ball.
Napuerso rin ng San Miguel Beer to take the 3-point shot. That zone defense preventing any kind of post-action from Junmar Fajardo.
Coming up on 4 minutes remaining in this game. Jervy working against Junmar. Tenorio directing traffic. Goes to Jervy. Nice fake to the corner with Ferrer. Bang!
What a patient execution on the part of Barangay Ginebra. And Kevin Ferrer was waiting for that pass sa kanto.
Santos looking for Fajardo. Fouled already, and with Ginebra in the penalty, this will mean 2 free throws. This is exactly what San Miguel needs. A chance to put up points without the clock moving. Here's the ball movement of Ginebra from moments ago.
2 free throws for
The patience of Jervy locating Ferrer. But Junmar is at the line right now for 2 free throws. 29 big points already for the pride of Pinamungahan Cebu. Make that 30. Fajardo goes 2 for 2. 8 ang kailangang habulin ng mga magseserbesa dito. Ginebra's gotta stay aggressive. Hindi pwedeng ubusin lang ang oras dito. San Miguel looking for the stop. Jerby is clipped. And Arwin could not believe it.
And what a big game here for Jerby Cruz. So aggressive in going for his shot.
Second team foul for the Pyramid. Shooting team, Jerby
Ibang-iba din
Cruz.
yung kilos ni Raymond Aguilar ngayon, ha? I mean, he's playing with so much confidence despite ang kalaban niya, si Junmar Fajardo. And there's Alfrancis Chua, San Miguel Corporation Sports Director. Barangay Ginebra Governor of the PBA Board.
Jerby calmly sinking both. Balik sa 10 ang abante ng barangay. San Miguel looking to begin their fight back here.
And you know, the performance here of Raymond Aguilar is a victory for the guys who were not picked in the PBA draft. I mean, this guy was undrafted.
Junmar.
Hindi patapos si Junmar Fajardo now with 33 points. He had 34 last time out.
Sakto 3 minuto na lang ang natitira dito sa Big Dome. What a Super Bowl Sunday showdown of champions this has been. The Philippine Cup champions taking on the Governor's Cup champions. And it has been as good as we all expected it to be. Jerby again punishing the defense of the Pyramid.
That's the same play over and over again. They're running that pick and pop so well. The medium range shot has been there for Barangay Ginebra all game long.
Jerby with a season-high 17-point performance already. Under 2.5 now remaining in this game.
Right now, teams are just trading baskets. For San Miguel Beer, kailangan nila konting anghang yung kanilang depensa to get a stop.
Thompson on that baseline, will cycle it out. Turnaround jumper for Leon.
Oh, Scotty Thompson. Where did that come from? Bigla. I thought he was gonna pass. Nakita niya may pagkakataon ng score off the window. And Scotty Thompson delivering the goods.
Coach Leo Austria has seen enough. 2 and 10 to try and make up 10 points. Thompson nilin lang ang lahat. Malibre ng bahagya. Pinanata na ng babandang tira.
The fake. Alahoy na tira ni Marquis is good.
Marquis taking that one dribble. That's a foul of Canaleta.
That corner. Don't leave him free.
They spread out that floor really well.
Thing of beauty, up fake to Matthew Wright, getting a three-pointer open.
Abueva puts his head down. The teardrop is good.
Wala na yung roadblock defense.
Ngayong darating na Miyerkules tayo ay nasa MOA Arena. Yan ang ating doubleheader as Chris Ross gets a layup at the 2-minute warning. San Miguel needs more stops though.
Kanina sinasabi natin, hindi pa pwede yung exchanging of baskets lang for San Miguel Beer. But here in the fourth period, that has been the story. 23 points scored by San Miguel. And for Barangay Ginebra, they have scored 22 points. So halos pareho lang ang scoring ng magkabilang koponan.
Marcio na at naplisan, pero natuto si Arwin to bring San Miguel to within 6.
Big
Mahigit
storm
isa't
back here.
kalahati pa to.
Yeah, we were talking about yung stops ng San Miguel Beer. And here's another stop.
Marcio with a steal. Arwin in the 3-on-1. Chico brings SMP to within 4.
Oh, what a breakthrough here for San Miguel. Kasasabi lang natin, San Miguel Beer cannot just trade baskets. They needed stops. Ito, sunod-sunod na ang stops sila. And they've been able to capitalize off those turnovers.
Nahuli na yung tira ni Marcio, but Arwin was there to clean it up. And then Marcio coming up with a steal here. And Arwin, watch him, make sure he was in the front court bago hawakan yung bolang yon. That's a 6-0 run para sa SMB.
3-on-1 situation. San Miguel Beer was not going to miss. And Chico Lanete yung mga unsung heroes are showing up big time in this game.
Grabe yung pagkakabunot kay Chico dito. Fourth quarter na naglaro yan dito.
Lanete also undrafted in the PBA just like Raymond Aguilar. And both players played stellar roles sa laro. Mapapakinggan kaya natin si Coach Leo Austria.
Let's take a look first at Arwin Santos, what he has been through, how he has gotten to this point of his career.
Six-time PBA champion. He was the second overall draft pick in that year when Kelly Williams was the #1 overall pick. And
What a
Arwin
storied
yeah,
career already.
The Spider-Man. And a shoe-in to be a Hall of Famer in the PBA is Arwin Santos. Kabalin!
Right now, he has got 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 shot blocks, but they are going to need a little bit more from this former MVP. Apat pa rin ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra.
And what about his career blocks? First among active players, 10th overall in PBA history.
Ginebra
Japet Aguilar
under fire.
On the
Japet
floor.
is coming back.
1:24 to go in this game. Uupo si Raymond Aguilar.
Ferrerang maglalabas. LA pops out. Tenorio.
And if you're Barangay Ginebra, you cannot be tentative. You need to stay aggressive. There is the switch. The guy who's been hot is Jervy Cruz.
Japet has 9 to try and generate a shot. Aguilar to Jervy. Shot clock winding down. It reads 3. Japet from deep. No! Rebound picked up by Marcio. And there's a foul on Jervy Cruz.
Big call because that's a penalty situation on Barangay Ginebra. So there will be 2 free throws coming up for San Miguel Beer. And the clock will stop. So that is a big call. Because matitigil dito yung pagtakbo ng clock.
Marshall Lassiter has not shot particularly well this season, under 63% from that line. And he bounces home the first. Eksakto, 1 minuto pa natitira dito. Ang San Miguel may isa pang full timeout at 1:30. Ang Ginebra isang full at 2:30 ang natitira.
Marshall Lassiter in this quarter. He's got a total of 5 points out of his 16. Remember, nakatira siya ng 3-point connection in this quarter. Oh, a little bit of a trouble here. Kevin Ferrer, hindi siya nakapag-inbound na maayos. Forced to call a timeout.
They got 1 full and 2 30s. This is probably going to be a 30.
And the signal there from Coach Tim Cone. It is a 30.
Again, ang nakataya dito, yung immaculate record ng San Miguel Beermen sa ibabaw ng standings. Barangay Ginebra naman, they started the Dean at 2-0, but they have dropped 3 in a row. They want to get back on the winning track to keep in step with TNT, Phoenix, and Global Port.
Exactly. Kung makikita natin ang ating team standings, you look at the rightmost column, and that will tell you which teams are the hottest in the PBA. And San Miguel with +5 winning streak. Magnolia and Alaska with 4 wins in a row. And then you see Barangay Ginebra with 3 straight losses.
Ginebra will need to come up with a quality look. Nagsimula na ng mga gat ulit ang depensa ng San Miguel Beer in the last couple of minutes. Napako ang Ginebra sa 97 points. This has been an 8-0 run by the defending champions.
And what a fight back galing sa San Miguel Beer. And for Barangay Ginebra, again, they just need to play composed. It's important that LA Tenorio handles the basketball because siya ang Mr. Composure ng Barangay Ginebra, but it's Scotty Thompson.
Ross is denying Tenorio. And that was the first foul to give, or the last foul to give in the last 2 minutes para sa SMB.
That's right, they had a foul to give.
First team foul for San Miguel in under the last 2 minutes.
15 seconds sa shot clock ng Barangay Ginebra.
Tignan natin kung makahawak dito si Tenorio. Kanina, complete denial sa kanya si Ross. It is Thompson once again trying to pop out. Naipit na naman si Ferrer. And this will be the penultimate timeout para sa Ginebra.
And for Coach Tim Cone, I'm sure he did like that situation, but Ferrer got caught once more. in sort of like a panic situation.
As we take a look at the next 3 assignments para dito sa BGSM, they will be in Pasay City over at the Cuneta on Saturday kontra sa NLEX. Ito yung dapat na sa Legazpi, you know? And then they'll be back on the 7th versus Kia, and then the 11th kontra TNT. Dito ulit yan sa pagbalik natin sa Big Dome. Ang San Miguel naman is looking for a big stop here as they will be back in action on the 4th of February over at the Inares in Antipolo. That's a big game versus Magnolia. Both of those squads on top of the standings. And then Feb 9 versus Blackwater, Feb 17 versus Alaska in Batangas City.
Well, that game against Alaska also should be a good one. Alaska nagpapanalo already with a 4-game winning streak. And Coach Alex Compton doing a great job of getting Alaska back on track.
Here's Ginebra. Quick pass over to Aguilar. Japet looking for his guards. LA still hindi makahawak ng bola dito. Referees can review this. Japet concentrated on trying to get it to LA.
Exactly. And I think that's what San Miguel Beer realizes kung gustong gawin ng Barangay Ginebra. They want LA to handle the ball. Hindi lang makahawak.
You cannot handle the ball like that in the pressure situation.
And I also think that they should have more options. Hindi lang dapat si LA ang hahanapin nila. Obviously, LA is being bottled up. Hindi makahawak ng bola. Can't get himself free. So there's got to be other guys who will make themselves available to get the pass on whoever has the ball.
Ferrer na naman ang maglalabas. Who will receive?
He's been having problems.
Japet is open, 6 to shoot. Now LA finally gets his hands on it. 3 to go. LA
He's got to take it.
in trouble. Jervy has to put it up. No! Rebound, Thompson! LA will handle. No need to foul if you're San Miguel.
Scotty Thompson, offensive rebound. And there's the foul by Chris Ross.
And LA will be at the line for 2 free throws.
24.6 seconds to go. Nasa penalty situation na ang San Miguel Beer.
Look at this, Dadine.
Watch it right there. Yung tira ni Jervy Cruz. And then, Scotty Thompson from
Taking
behind.
it from up top of Junmar Fajardo.
And then, L.A. Tenorio was fouled by Chris Ross.
LA 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight.
And that's
Ice
big.
tubig ang dumadaloy sa mga ugat ni Teniente.
But Tenorio needs one more shot to make it as a 2-possession lead. Right now, it's just a 3-point advantage.
San Miguel with
for
still 2
Barangay.
timeouts remaining. LA puts it up. In and out. Junmar with the board. San Miguel not burning that timeout. Chris Ross gets it across. Now they will take that stoppage.
Coach Leo Ostia signaling for the timeout. They could have called it much earlier to give them more time. They didn't need to cross the timeline to call a timeout.
Down by 3. 1 timeout remaining after this one. Does San Miguel need to go for the 3-point shot or quick to muna?
Well, I would say go for a quick 2, but if there's a wide open 3-point shot on the execution, take it. Because the way Barangay Ginebra has been rebounding the ball has been very, very good. If they miss on a 2-point shot, it's over. If they miss also the 3-point shot, it's also going to be over. Big, big possession here for San Miguel Beer.
Both squads in the penalty. Both squads with just 1 timeout remaining. You say Ginebra full. You sa San Miguel 30. 18.9 remaining sa Super Bowl Sunday Showdown dito sa Big Dome.
And what I'm sure is crossing the mind of Coach Laya Astra is this. Kung ibibigay nila yung bola kay Junmar Fajardo, he will go for a quick 2 points because he doesn't have a 3-point shot, obviously. But if they want to get a 3-point shot, maybe they'll go to Fajardo and then they expect a double team. But if you're Barangay Ginebra, you will give up the 2-point shot. In this situation, you allow Junmar Fajardo to get the shot inside, give him the 2 points, and then Barangay Ginebra will take its chances in inbounding and getting the last possession.
So here we go. It is going to be Fajardo with Ross, Lassiter, Santos, and Lanete, the 5 para dito sa San Miguel Beer. Mercado is checking in for defensive purposes kasama sina Ferrer, Thompson, Tenorio, and Aguilar. Ross will be inbounding right in front of that San Miguel bench. Chris looking for the open man.
Maybe he's looking for Marshall Lassiter, who's a 3-point shooter.
Santos receives.
Here's Alvin.
No! Rebound, chase down, Thompson, and Barangay Ginebra will clear it. Oh,
that's a steal.
Ross with a steal. Here we go,
They're looking for the
Santos for the
three-point shot.
tie. No!
And there's a
Lanete
foul, I
had it,
believe.
and he was fouled. Chico
4.5
Lanete.
seconds to go.
Chico Lanete will be at the line for 2 shots.
2 3-point attempts by San Miguel Beard na hindi pumasok yung bola. There's a lot of time left, 4.5 seconds to go. And Chico Laneta will be at the line, or is it Chris Ross? Chris Ross will go to the line for free throws.
So it was Chris Ross that was clipped. They are down by 3 though.
It's important for him to make the first shot. He missed it.
Now
He
it's
missed it.
imperative that he misses the second one.
I thought he would go for a connection on the first shot and then deliberately miss the second.
Ross with his first miss
Will
of
they call a timeout?
this game from the line.
It's a timeout here by San Miguel Beer.
They want to map out how they can rebound what we are expecting to be a miss.
What are the options right here with 4.5 seconds to go? My read is, ang basa ko rito, he will miss that shot and they will go for the defensive board and then kick it out to an open three-point shooter to go extension. If he makes that second free throw, Barangay Ginebra will inbound. San Miguel Beer will have to make a quick foul. But, you know, that's cutting it too close.
Ross was 5 for 5 before that miss. Take another look at that last sequence. It was a wild one as Mercado was looking to push it up to ensure the win. But Ross was right there reading exactly what they wanted to do.
And then the pass para kay Arwin Santos. And that was an air ball. And here's Chico Lanete.
I don't understand. Ross was nowhere near the play. I do not understand why Ross was taking the free throw. He was nowhere near the play. We mentioned Lanete. It was Lanete down there.
But Chris Ross took the shot and he missed. And now there's going to be some discussion on who should have taken the free throw.
We were saying Lanete, but it was Ross who was
Yeah.
announced.
So now they're trying to make a clarification. The problem is, nakatira na ng free throw si Chris Ross and he missed. So will they take that back? That would be an advantage for San Miguel, obviously, if they give Chico Lanete.
Yep.
Okay,
That
there's
is
a
a technical foul on Ross.
That's a technical foul for substituting
He was
the free
announced,
throw shooter.
but at the same time, if you review the play, inuunahan niya si Lanete doon sa free throw line, and then the table announced him as well. The table trying to get the referee's attention here. They want to clarify what is about to go down.
So that tactical free throw will be taken by LA Tenorio. And they're saying that there was a deliberate attempt by Ross to sub a free throw shooter. Now, the big question is, after LA Tenorio takes a tactical free throw, will they rub out that miss of Chris Ross and give Chico Lanete 2 free throws?
Yes, I believe so.
Eto, makita natin kung ano nangyari. There's Lanete. And he was the one who was fouled very clearly. Now, was there a deliberate attempt by Chris Ross to go to the line to take the free throws instead of Lanete? Yes, he's right there.
He's right there standing at
And
the
he
free
was
throw
there
line.
at the free throw line. And LA Tenorio getting the ball to bounce inside. Ang daming pangyayari dito
Actually,
in the end game.
nung palapit na si Lanete kanina, he was actually waved off by Ross.
Yeah.
Lanete was on his way to the free throw line.
Well, Ross was planted right there at the free throw line, waiting to take the free throw. So, eliminated yung missed free throw ni Chris Ross, and they will give Chico Lanete 2 free throws right here.
Lanete takes care of the first. Now he needs to miss the second. They need a rebound. They need to kick it out to the three-point line, and they need to make that one just to force overtime.
And 4.5 seconds to go. That's a lot of time left. Here's the free throw.
Junmar with a rebound. LA with a hand
Oh,
on it. Ball
look
will
at this.
remain with San Miguel with 2.8 to go. Hindi pa tayo tapos dito.
That's a lot of time. You can set up for a 3-point shot.
No more timeouts though. San Miguel's got to go no huddle on this one. Referees reviewing, but they are not allowed to huddle up.
And if you're Barangay Ginebra, you might want to just give up the foul and give up the 2 free throws instead of having San Miguel Beer take a 3-point shot that could send it into overtime. But you risk the situation where, you know, San Miguel can hit 1 free throw and then deliberately miss the second.
Did that ball bounce out of bounds already or nag-bounce inside din hinawakan ni Tenorio? Because it looked like it hit the chest of Chris Ross. Hindi lang natin
2.8
nakita
seconds to go.
kung nahawakan ulit ni LA.
Pinag-aaralan ng mga referees natin that video replay. Technical Director Eric Castro on top of the situation. They give the ball to Barangay Ginebra.
That's what we saw. It did hit the chest of Chris Ross.
Oh, what a big break and a big call, but they reviewed it. And Barangay Ginebra 2.8 seconds away from claiming victory and snapping a 3-game losing skid.
Now they send in some free throw shooters.
San Miguel is going to give up the free throw for sure.
And Barangay Ginebra will burn their final timeout. They don't want to turn it over right there in front of San Miguel's bench. If they turn it over, you want it at half court, so they need time to rush up court.
And here Coach Tim Cone mapping out that last play. They will be inbounding from midcourt. No timeouts left for either team.
Here we go. Here is the free throw situation we were talking about. Chris Ross was complaining na siya daw ang binigyan ng free throw, bakit siya na-technical. Lanete was on his way to the free throw line. Ross, you see him there looking at Lanete, looking like he's waving him off.
Eto, tignan natin kung ano nangyari dito.
Then Ross steps up to the line. And that's where he got that technical foul.
And he came up to take the free throw. He missed the first one. And Chico Lanete was stagnant over in his position at hindi siya pupunta dun sa free throw line. So that was the cause for the technical foul slapped on Chris Ross for a deliberate attempt to substitute a free throw player. Oh, what a dramatic turn of events dito. And can you imagine back in the first period, San Miguel Beer roaring to a 33-point explosion sa pag-umpisa ng laro natin. And Barangay Ginebra held to 19 points in the first period. And then things turned around. In the second period, San Miguel held to 19 points. In the third period, it got worse. San Miguel held to 14 points.
So here we go. All Barangay Ginebra needs to do is get it safely inbounds. No turnovers on the run. And they will pick up the victory.
Junmar Fajardo is blocking the view of Scotty Thompson.
No more timeouts, ha? So, etong si Scotty will need to get this ball inbounds. Ang hirap nga naman, no? Napakahaba ni Fajardo.
Exactly.
Para makakita ka dito.
Fajardo's distracting the inbound. And there's the foul given up by Arwin Santos.
The thing is, San Miguel is out of timeouts as well. Even if Chapman misses both, San Miguel will need to rebound it and go the length of the floor.
A good idea of Coach Tim Cone to have Scotty Thompson inbound the ball and not Kevin Ferrer, who had to give up 2 timeouts because he couldn't inbound properly.
And Japet ices the game. Barangay Ginebra, as you mentioned, will get to snap a 3-game slide. They will improve to 3-3 at sila rin ang unang maglalagay ng bahid sa record ng San Miguel Beer.
And there's the miss by Japet Aguilar, and the game is over. Barangay Ginebra hits 100 points in this game, holding San Miguel Beer to 96. What a big win to snap that losing skid.
And they had to claw their way back from an early 16-point deficit, Kinito. You're mentioning it. In the second and third quarters, they just really stymied the offense of the Beermen.
I thought the complexion of the game turned 360 degrees in the second period. Tapos sa third period, nagkaroon ng slow down ang laro. Nawala yung fast break attempt ng San Miguel Beer. But in the fourth period, San Miguel Beer coming strong and making it close down the stretch.
196 your final score. Barangay Ginebra improving to 3-3, and they end up tied with Phoenix, Global Port, Rain or Shine, and TNT. best players of the game, Ginito.
Well, mukhang nagiging uso na dito yung pagpipili natin ng dalawang best players. And in this particular game, it will not be an exception. As two players we chose as best players, without a doubt, to LA Tenorio with a conference high performance of 23 points. And then the undrafted player on the San Miguel, or rather on the Barangay Ginebra bench, now a starter because Greg Slaughter not able to play Raymond Aguilar.
At yung dalawang bidang yan, kasama ngayon ni Miss Riza.
Kasama ko nga ang mga best player of the games natin from Barangay Ginebra. I have LA Tenorio and Raymond Aguilar. Unahin ko muna itong pinagmamalaki ng Nasugbu, Batangas, LA Tenorio with 23 points. LA, was there a sense of urgency? Dahil tatlong sunod-sunod na talo na kayo that in this game ay kinakailangan na talagang manalo.
Yeah, tama yun, no? Talaga. Kaya wala kami. We have to find ways how to win talaga. Kasi despite na kulang-kulang talaga kami, I have to give credit din sa mga players namin na nag-step up, especially si Raymond at saka si Jerby. Lahat sila nag-step up talaga. And yun naman yung ginawa ni Coach Tim sa amin. Talagang challenge siya kami. Challenge niya yung bawat isa sa amin to really play hard lang on this game. Kasi wala talagang kulang-kulang kami. So, I have to give credit to the whole team.
In this game also, umangat ka doon sa bilang ng mga manlalaro na may pinakamaraming assist in the PBA as 14th in the list. That is an achievement again for you.
Yun nga, another blessing, another achievement for me. Again, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord. Binibigyan niya ako ng strength every game, every day. Yun nga, wala akong masabi. Basta, nagpapasalamat ako sa mga teammates ko rin. Siyempre, hindi ko naman makukuha yun kundi dahil sa mga teammates ko. So, ayun.
May mga babatiin?
First of all, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord again sa lahat ng mga sa lahat ng strength na binibigyan niya, not only for me but also for the whole team. And of course, sa family ko, wife ko, sa mga anak ko, kay Santi, Sian, tsaka kay Lucas. Hello. Sa lahat ng mga Ginebra fans na nandito, maraming salamat. Despite na talagang 3-game losing streak kami, nandiyan kayo to support us. Kayo talaga ang nagbibigay ng lakas sa amin. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga taga Nasugbu, Batangas. Hello sa inyo. Happy birthday to Tatay Nato Morales. Ayan, of Tinasan, Muntinlupa. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Congratulations, LA Tenorio. Lipat tayo dito sa kabilang panig. First time mag-best player sa kanyang PBA career. Raymond Aguilar, ang pinagmamalaki naman ng Marikina. Raymond, kwentuhan mo ako kung gaano ka-espesyal itong araw na to. You started this game for Coach Tim Cone. Binibigyan kanya ng kumpiyansa, ng pagkakataon. And you did a very good job on defending yung 4-time MVP ng Liga, si Junmar Fajardo.
First of all, I would like to dedicate yung panalo namin sa mga fans ng Ginebra na patuloy na sumusuporta, manalo, matalo. And thankful ako kay Coach Tim na binigyan niya yung tiwala niya sa akin para sa game na to, na sana yung expectation niya na-meet ko ngayon. So, hopefully magtuloy-tuloy na yung panalo namin.
Ang sabi mo sa akin kanina, kung paano mo pinagandaan si Junmar Fajardo, natulog ka ng maaga. Ngayon ba matutulog ka rin ng maaga?
Hindi ko alam. Ang sakit ng katawan ko, ang bigat ni John Man.
Maraming nag-step up para sa inyo. Si Jervy, ikaw, Japet also played very well. Gano'ng kaganda yung ginalaro ng Ginebra sa laro na to so far. Sana magtuloy-tuloy.
Actually, kung may best player dito, dapat mga best players kasi halos lahat kami nag-contribute dito sa game na to. And ayun, sana tuloy-tuloy yung namin.
May mga babatiin?
Minabati ko family ko, Boss Danny, and rest in peace pala kay Kuya Boboy Tanige, who passed away nung antique last time. Ayun, thank you sa lahat ng mga sumusupporters ng Ginebra. Para sa inyo to.
Raymond Aguilar, best player din ang ating laro. Gentlemen.
Ayaw pala ni Raymond si Jerby na lang. Pero yun nga, tama yung sinabi ni Raymond. Ang daming naging bida para sa Barangay Ginebra. Talagang tulong-tulong sila dahil wala nga si Slaughter and continuing na wala pa rin si Jody Vance.
Ako, ang best player dito, dapat yung coach. Barangay Ginebra, si Tim Cone. Making do with the resources available to him and drawing out the best from his players, getting quality minutes from every single player na nilagay niya sa loob ng court. And for Raymond Aguilar, that is a victory of the unsung hero. The guy was undrafted back in 2009. He played in the ABL for Thailand before making it to the PBA. And he has been a journeyman going from TNT to Blackwater and then now finding a home sa Barangay Ginebra.
Taking a look at the highlights from this game, your main event of your Super Bowl Sunday. First quarter, it was all about Junmar Fajardo and the San Miguel Beermen. They went off for 33 big points.
A big blast here for Junmar Fajardo, running the floor and even making that hesitation layup. 14 points ang ginawa ni Junmar Fajardo in that first quarter explosion.
Pagdating na second quarter, ang Barangay Ginebra naman ang nag-mount ng comeback dito. Largest lead of the game was 16 points para dito sa SMB. But that guy, Raymond Aguilar, played the game of his life, especially in a Ginebra uniform. Scotty Thompson coming up with stops once again. And LA has had a reawakening for the 2018 season.
Well, back-to-back three-point shots ang ginawa ni LA in that quarter. He had 7 out of his 9 points of the half in that stretch when they held San Miguel Beer to just 19 points.
Ito na ang Ginebra, moving that leather around. Japet tying the game at 61. San Miguel looking to begin their fight back, but yung defense ng Ginebra naman ay nakakakuha ng stops. Barangay Ginebra just continued to pound on them. They smelled blood. They went for the kill right there and
A
then.
3-on-1 situation that time, nakascore si Raymond Aguilar. But in that quarter, San Miguel Beer held to only 14 points.
In the fourth quarter of action, lumobo ng hanggang 14 abante ng Barangay Ginebra. But San Miguel, the three-time defending champions, would just refuse to go silently into the night. A 6-0 run late in the game made us all come to the edge of our seats.
Ang daming pangyayari dyan down the stretch. Nabigyan ng technical foul si Chris Ross for substituting a free throw player. And then, San Miguel Beer trying to connect on those three-pointers. A big steal by Chris Ross. Another three-point attempt galing kay Arvid Santos. Walang tinamaan. And then, watch the substitute here.
Ito nga, sila Neta yung inabot ng foul. But Chris Ross, nasa three-point line, dire-diretso siya. Ayun sila Nete, lalapit sana mag-free throw. Sabi ni Ross, hindi, ako na. He was shooting 5 for 5 before that.
Exactly. So kanya, siyang binigyan ng technical foul, si Chris Ross and LA Tenorio hitting the technical free throw. And Barangay Ginebra holding on. Big 4-point win para sa kanila, snapping that 3-game losing streak. And then San Miguel Beer falling for the first time. So wala nang undefeated team sa ating All-Filipino Conference.
That'll do it for your Super Bowl Sunday Showdown of Champions mula dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Sa ngalan ng ating producer si Randy Victoria, direktor na si Francis Upillo, statsman na si Roy Lopez, partner nating si Dadine Quinito Anson. Magumarjo, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. SportsCenter PH is coming up next. This has been a Sports 5 production of the Philippine Basketball Association on ESPN 5.